Hitze. Hitze.
Black Badge was designed to be a U.S. military operation focused on the production of super soldiers to aid in the deployment of American fighting forces. CDT was commissioned in the fall of 1992 to begin laying the groundwork for Operation Black Badge with an earmarked $203 billion secret budget under the Bush administration. The main facility was built on a CDT-owned island in the Atlantic Ocean about 115 miles east of the coast city of Virginia Beach. Development and operation proceeded at a nominal rate until the final quarter of 1998, when a government oversight committee learned of the earmarked funds and immediately shut the project down pending further investigation. An investigation that led to the shuttering of the project on an official basis, but given free rein as a Vantablack operation with no real government oversight save for the Joint Chiefs. Progress continued on the project off the record and considerable strides were made in the field of genetic sciences, eventually giving scientists the ability to unlock a long-hidden sequence of the human genome, one that essentially acted as an evolutionary hard drive of sorts, detailing every possible outcome of a human being's genetic ancestry from its earliest beginnings to conceivably hundreds of thousands of years down the road. With this knowledge and key, they were able to fast-forward anyone's genetic future to the present with incredible results, chief among them, manifested abilities, or superpowers. It wasn't long before Black Badge recruited its first human candidate for the Manifest project in the form of former firefighter Thomas Allen Gentry, already in the final stages of metastatic lung cancer and terminal. Gentry was the first successfully manifested human being, reborn with the ability to control every part of his physiology. Black Badge was put into action on April 25, 2001 in response to seismic activity detected in the Himalayan regions of Nepal. On its first outing, the team was able to save several thousand people despite a death toll that exceeded 8,800. News reports and videos of Black Badge in action quickly went viral as the world was suddenly introduced to the very real existence of superpowered beings among them. Shortly after the earthquake, the president called a press conference announcing the existence of Black Badge and the team's mission to safeguard mankind from danger, both natural and man-made, regardless of political boundary, but headquartered in the United States and oversight given to its government. This news naturally sparked international criticism and outrage, perceived as reckless behavior by the United States that needed to be kept in a strict oversight by the United Nations immediately. Of course, this did not happen. Black Badge continued to operate successfully and nearly without major incident for a decade before a pirated and artificial intelligence-enhanced version of the Manifest unlock process was made available to Russia, then Iran, both countries immediately creating their own superpowered personnel with the bastardized formula and matching results. In quick time, this led to global chaos, resulting in the Omega mission, a scorched earth plan to effectively terminate all manifested individuals worldwide using superpowered/abled volunteers who would be given a kind of amnesty once the mission was complete. An amnesty that would allow them to remain alive, but without their manifested abilities. In 6 years' time, Gentry, codenamed Clipper Dodge, and his hand-selected team of powered operatives hunted down and systematically terminated over 300 manifested individuals across the globe. The Omega mission was a success, and the world was again safe from the chaos and madness of superpowered men and women. Or at least that was the story everyone was told. Vantablack continued its research and development of the Manifest project in complete secret for the next 15 years. This streak came to an end when a storm of micrometeorites damaged and knocked a high-security containment unit out of secret orbital storage high above the Earth. Omega Mission Number 1 tells that story.
Oh, shit. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been another week. We are here. We are live. Sorry it took so long to get to the show tonight. We had a lot of intros, a lot of stuff I wanted to show off. And because of that, we're not going to do all the, hey, how's your week kind of crap and all that. We're just going to bring everybody in. We're going to get right to the meat that's on the bone. We're going to bring everybody in right now. We're going to bring in Marcus and John.
What's up?
Dolan and Duck Bacon.
Yeah, I know that
Nick. There's
I know
no
that guy
James
too.
tonight. James doesn't feel good. So thoughts and prayers out to him. Hope he feels better. I think there's going to some storms in his area too. Omer's running a little late. Dan Frega may or may not show up. I do not know. There's nothing confirmed on that. And of course, later on, we will be joined by Mr. Michael Ortiz, creator, well, half of the creative team of Arachnus. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. Chat, welcome to the show. How the hell are you?
Great.
Well,
Doing good.
Well, that's good. We're here. We're live. We're doing it. Dolan, I see you, sir. I see
Hi.
you. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Fantastic.
Damn right. That's what it's all about. Good vibes, good times. Duck Bacon, you're kind of quiet, man. Where's my all right, all right?
All right.
That's what's up. Okay. Mama Donna over here on the side.
Mama Donna.
Hey, lasagna, some garlic bread. She got her steno book. She's ready to fire off some insults. So, Nick, you've been warned. Dolan, you know what's up.
Yep.
And let's get to it. So, what did you guys think of the all the intros and whatnot?
Looking good.
Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it was fun.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I like mine.
Yeah, I don't know. Unfortunately, when I was editing that in CapCut, for some reason, it focused right on your nuts. And I don't know why.
I noticed that.
Some people have pointed it out to me on Twitter. They're like, do you got a thing for John Apple? I'm like, no.
I'm flattered, but sorry.
Why
man,
is
I'm
the thing
taken.
focusing on his nutsack, dude? I'm like, I don't know. It's CapCut.
Right.
That's not-
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's power in the nuts. That's where life comes from. Right? So, all right. I'm going to hook my camera up so you guys can see what I'm drawing. You guys do your thing. If you got stuff to talk about, talk about it. We're very unorganized today. I was late getting started. So whoever wants to talk, don't talk over each other. I'll be back.
Blah, blah, blah.
Bunch of dead air.
How's everybody doing? Who's drawing what?
I don't know. I still haven't decided.
Don't everybody go first.
I'm drawing.
Right.
the
We'll
Alhambra.
We'll start with John. John, what are you drawing?
I'm working on one of my pages tonight from Flesh Eaters.
Okay. And Nick, what are you drawing?
I don't know yet. I thought about finishing up the Phantom Hawk drawing. I started on Wednesday on the show. Might draw something
Okay,
new.
yeah.
I have no idea yet.
And Duck Bacon, do you know yet?
What I'm drawing? Oh, I was already working on something.
Okay, and then you're not drawing, right, Dolan?
That's correct.
You could draw something. We could say, you know.
Wow.
Well, you get credit for Michael Ortiz's drawing when he comes in, so that's that.
I'll take
That's
it.
what happens when you're late.
I'm just been working on scripts right now, so that's
And then,
my
so
drawing.
I think I'm going to draw a Phantom Hawk.
Nice.
It's fun to draw.
What's up, Omer?
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Omer,
Whoa,
welcome.
you made it just in time.
I cannot get
I'm a little tired. I'll be honest. I'm a little bit tired. So I had to do
No
some
excuse.
yard work, but I have to get into my shed, which has all my comics, and they're getting a little bit damaged. So I had to move some boxes and shit,
there it goes.
comic book wise, and that's back breaking, you know.
So what kind of
So-
damage?
They're just like getting a little dusty and dirty, and I did have one little bin that probably had some kind of rodent piss in it. So those
Oh, nice.
yeah.
One
and
time-
You
there
leave
there
comics in
there
your
was
she
a-
shed, man.
Yeah, there were some comics that were in a little bin, and they were all sketch covers. So it's not a big deal, but it sucks that there were sketch covers.
You got to be
It's
careful with that
comics
rodent
already
stuff,
had.
man. That took out Gene Hackman and his old lady.
Mm.
Is that what it was?
Be careful with the
Yeah, the hantavirus.
Oh shit!
I thought that was the CIA that took him out.
At
Ah,
least that was
Don's
the
back.
official ruling.
No dead air here, Don. No dead air.
What are you talking about?
I'll be drawing Bengali. Be inking this up. I sketched it out last time we were with Nick, hanging out with Nick.
That's me.
John
going on, buddy?
Songbox
You doing
wants
all right?
someone to draw a cable.
Maybe on
What's up?
Cable Day.
Nice.
Cable, huh?
John, I sent you an invite. You can come in whenever you're ready.
And when I'm done with this page, I've already started one of my characters from my comics. So I'm probably going to switch to that in a little while.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Apple, Mama Donna has a nickname for you. Don't get mad, but your name is John Apple.
Oh, okay.
And I said it real fast one time when I was talking to her about who was coming on the show. She thought I said nipple.
Oh, no.
So you're nipple. to her.
Nipple. You haven't heard
John
that.
Nipple.
Thank you
I
for
bet
that.
you've never
That's
heard
not
that,
going
John.
away.
John Nipple.
That's going to live forever now.
Hey, that's another source of life right there. That's a
But it's
life.
better than
thing.
being Omer, who's now MapQuest.
MapQuest, holy shit. What's up, Mama Donna? How's it going?
Fine, how are you?
Good, good. A little sweaty, a little dirty. Just the way I like it.
Don't say
As
that
usual.
to her, man. Come on, it's
Usual
my
stuff.
mother. What are you doing?
I
What's up,
was
Tank?
doing yard work, Mama Donna.
Well, you're still handsome as ever.
Oh, please. Can you guys hear her? Okay.
Almost.
She said Omer was handsome. Clearly, she's delirious.
Hey,
Yeah.
beauty's in the eye of the
I'm a
beholder.
cutie. What can I say? I'm a
He,
cutie.
he is pretty cute.
If I was
I'm cutie
extremely
with a
gay-
booty.
If I was extremely gay and on drugs of a high magnitude, I might let him touch me. I don't know.
Maybe.
I'll
Ooh.
tuck it for you, Don. I'll tuck it, ladyboy style.
I'd appreciate that, man. I enjoy. I appreciate a good talk. I really do.
That is a sick Faust down there. I like that.
You
Thank you. I
can't
finished thinking it earlier.
overestimate.
Quality, wholesome
Nice.
entertainment here.
Nice.
He's fun to draw,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
speaking of
finished up
wholesome, we
this
got
Faust
Faust.
earlier
Yeah.
today. And
Yeah.
and this is Shimada Death from a manga. And
Nice.
yeah, I finished
Manga?
those last 2 days.
Shimada, you say?
Manga.
Manga.
Shimada. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with me? And of course, I finally finished this Fembat, so I need to scan it and post it, and she's done. Right? We had Fembat last week or the week before? The
Yep.
week before? I don't know.
Awesome.
So
Looking
she's
good.
done. Might throw in a background. I'm not sure, but I got to
Like
paint it
Dolly
up.
Parton in
I've been painting a
spandex.
lot lately, so it's been fun. And just a little shout out to
I'll be back, guys.
here's some painting I'm working on for an art competition over on Scarlet Fever 88 channel. She's doing a contest for TV shows, Severance, Yellow Jackets, and From. So this is a piece for From.
Yellow Jackets.
Pretty fun. Yeah. It's basically like Lord of the Flies, but with chicks.
Oh.
So it's over like within 5 minutes.
Yeah, you would
They
think
already
you would
killed all
wish
each other.
sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So Dolan, what is
Crazy
this about
witches.
this character you got going on, this book you're trying to get out? What's going on with you?
Oh no! Oh, so yeah, we've got Unholy Nightmare 2 that we're launching later this summer, and we got some beautiful covers coming up. And one of the main characters is the Recluse, and he's our John Wick Spider-Man type character, but he is able to morph into a spider, and we're going to be getting into more and more of that as the story progresses, as well as uncovering more of the other characters.
A lot of spider themed stuff going on tonight.
Awesome.
I've seen some of the images. It looks pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do we have some images to share? Is there anything we can look at? Exclusives, perhaps?
Yeah, I shared some images to believe to the Don earlier. Give him
With the dome.
Yep.
I've been
With the
solid
dome.
secrecy, so I can't show any what I saw.
I
Who's
got to
the
open
Don?
my Facebook again. Hang on.
Where's Peter? Where's Peter and James so we can continue the lengthy
James is sick.
conversations?
James,
I know I'm just messing with James.
quote unquote sick.
Oh, I wasn't
Quote,
paying
unquote.
attention that you were getting to that controversy.
Controversy.
Okay, sure.
It's the official
Maybe
drama
I
of
can
the
just go ahead
studio.
and, let me see if I can just bring this down. Can you guys see this right here?
Oh, there we go.
Wait a
For
minute.
a second.
We lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow! Look at that, babe.
Oh,
Very
well.
tiny.
Put it this way. Okay. Now, send me a series of images. So there's that one.
We can't see you. We can't
like
see you. You're
extremely
half off
tiny.
the image.
You
Yeah,
can't see
digging
it?
it yourself, buddy.
Can you
We
make
see
it so
half of
big?
it.
Oh shit, my bad. Right. Oh, there you go. Oh my god!
Whoa, trippy.
Oh!
Making portals.
Let's not do that. All right.
Don's an agent.
Yeah. Let me save these pictures and then I'll add Nick's thing up here so you guys can take a look at that while I do all this in the background.
Nice.
Background,
You
baby.
got Nick's thing up there so we could take a look at it? Oh my God,
hey
Nick.
now.
Are you okay with that?
At ease,
What kind of
Omer.
show
At
is it?
ease. At ease.
What
at
kind
ease.
of show is this?
It's that kind of show.
That kind of shit.
That kind of show. It's the kind of show we all know and love.
Yep.
All right, let me see. Facebook. So the problem is when I try to save these images, they like to give me these stupid friggin' what do you call them? File names. They don't save as JPEG anymore. They save as something weird like AVI. Oh, this one. Okay, no, then there's supposed to be the Indiegogo that does that bullshit. Then all right, that's cool. I can do that. All right, now
Yeah,
let me
it's so
try.
annoying. I hate that they're all trying to proprietize their images or whatever.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, dude, it sucks. I hate it. Like, just give me the goddamn JPEG.
I go to share
And you gotta
screen.
convert nothing.
Can I just do the tab? It won't let me do the tab, you son of a bitch. All right, no problem. You guys continue on. I'll be fine. Let me get these images saved. I know the
So
blouse.
who's this character we're seeing right here?
This is the Phantom Hawk.
Nice.
And right now we're looking at his junk.
Nice.
Oh, that's
He
nice.
doesn't tuck. Look at that bulge.
Typical.
He
Man,
he
he's
actually
got a
stuck.
big old
Vigilantes
wang.
need loving too.
That's no sock in
Yeah.
his crotch. Yeah.
Open in a new tab.
So what's for dinner today, Duck? What's on the menu?
Oh, I had Arby's.
Ooh,
Arby's.
Yeah.
Oh, you got down with that roast beef, huh? Mm.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Nice.
Omer, why you always got to make the shit sound dirty?
Have you met him?
I can't wait
Is it
till
he
we sit
didn't?
down at a bar, Don, and have a few beers, man. It's gonna be a blast. You're gonna have a good time, man.
Could be a
You're gonna
good
have to call the
time.
police, Don.
What's up, Jeremy Burtz and Nicholas Gear?
What's up, Nick Gear?
What's up, Nick?
Tin Soldier Man.
Let me see.
I love saying Nick Gear.
Nick Gear.
Yeah. Whoa.
Nick Gear.
Giggity giggity.
Giggity giggity gooch.
I don't have any 30 pictures you guys don't need to see on this thing, so let me make sure.
Yeah, we need to see those references for Mother Earth, Earth Mother.
Negatory, son, negatory. And I think I got all this up here at the front, so
That's for your only friends, right? I mean,
only stands.
Only friends.
only friends.
I do this on my OnlyStans account.
Yeah, it's under Hentai Honey Buns too, right? Next to John Malin's Hentai Honey Buns. Yeah.
No. All right. Now,
I love it when he spills that out. Hey, yeah, I'm on Cheddarby. Check out my site. It's Hentai Honey Buns. I love it. It's funny as hell. Yeah. Freaking man.
will you work this way? Probably not. You need to remove something. Why I gotta remove shit? Why can't you show one thing at a time, fool? There we go.
Ooh,
All right.
Nice.
There's that.
Oh,
And then there's
hello.
Ooh,
Very
hey,
cool.
double one of those for her.
I like how that bra stays on.
Page, I believe.
And
you
there's
like-
the opening page right there.
No, that's what I call a miracle bra.
That's awesome.
Breaker, 1-9er. Breaker, 1-9er.
And then
Good.
this.
Oh, hey now.
Nice.
Oh,
He's
wow.
ready to fuck some shit up.
Wow.
And then there's
Look at the
this.
veinage on that forearm. Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, wow, that's dope. I like it.
I can
Mhm.
already tell this is going to be a fun book.
I like that Liefeld swipe
Yes,
for the
mine,
signature. It feels like Liefeld.
Oops, there we go. Yeah, that's a cool signature, man. I can dig it.
Yeah,
I
it's
can dig it.
Frank Usen. Yeah, did a great job with that.
I can dig it. It's very good, yeah. I like it a lot. It's good stuff. Schmack. Okay. And now everybody's been removed again. Oh no, Don still doesn't know what's going on.
God.
We're used to that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm slowly getting used to it. It's a damn dirty shame, I'll tell you what, when you don't know what you're doing all the time.
It's you.
That's right, girl.
Holy moly.
She knows. She keeps it real. Which link is for that unholy nightmare? No links right now. Haldir is not here at the moment.
Oh, what do you want to link?
Oh, here,
Do
I
you
can.
have a
Yeah.
link? Is it in the private chat?
Yeah, unholy nightmare.
Hold on a second,
And
there's the-
I
the
absolutely refuse
Where is that being
to prepare
hosted?
for the show.
Who is echoing?
Yeah, Haldir said what he had plans. Yeah.
Yeah,
She
I'm
wasn't
going
be
to put all
available.
the stuff in the description, so don't sweat me too hard.
Part of you is echo.
Yeah, I think I've already been there myself and watching it to see when it launches. Is there going to be like a catch-up tier for it as well for the first issue?
Absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna have a catch-up tier. I think we're gonna have a few more covers as well, and that we're as coming up. So, and I think Aurelia is going to do one more additional one probably for the catch-up cover, but we're going to have some of the original covers as well that are left.
Katie did in the chat. What's up, Katie?
Hey, Katie.
What's up, Katie?
So let's me
Clip,
on
clip,
it.
snip, snip.
I've heard issue 3's
There
got
we
some
go.
awesome
Dude,
covers
for
too.
putting that up there. Was that you,
That's
Mark?
on Facebook.
Was that Dolan? Who did that? That's good. I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Hello, Duck Bacon. Special shout out from Katie
There it
Did
is.
to the
It's
Duck
covered.
Bacon.
Okay.
Back and a half.
Oh man,
Yeah, Katie's pretty cool. in my book.
Katie. Duck gets all the love. Oh man, that hurts.
Yeah, I actually said hello to her when she said hello.
Well,
Well, I
some
didn't
of
know
us
she
are
heard me. So everybody else.
some of us are on a mental delay. Okay.
So it's on our yard delay. Oh my god, brain hurts.
So, Mr. Nick Garber of APOGEE
Yes, sir.
Comics, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the show.
Thanks. Glad to be
Minutes
here.
too late, 28 minutes late welcoming you, but hey, you gotta feel welcome.
I kept myself entertained.
It was fun chatting with you on Omer's show the other day. That was
Yeah,
fun.
that was a good time.
And for those of you who may or may not know, Omer does have a Wednesday show. What time is it on your end of the earth?
It's
Omer?
at 6 p.m. Central, so that 7 p.m. Eastern. Is that
All right,
right?
so Eastern time is the only time that really matters.
Mhm. I always say Central because it's Texas time, baby.
It's what is it? The
Texas
hump
time.
day? The hump day
Yeah.
for you?
The Hump Day show.
Cool. And tune in, check it out. It's a good time had by all.
Yeah, we
Good
have
stuff.
fun out there.
Not as fun as this show, but
Thank
hey, he tries.
Thank you, Don. Appreciate you. Yeah, I try.
That's what
I
do.
actually know how to
I
use
love those
StreamYard, so
backhanded
but I try.
John's
Oh,
hanging with his
shit.
wife. They'll be on later. If you need someone to help cut you down, let me know. I'll be there. Da-doonch. No one got
I
that.
appreciate you, Katie. I appreciate you, Katie.
John Apple says hello. No, John Apple saying hello. No, he's getting said hello too. Shit, I can't talk. My brain is.
Who
freaking
learned you
melting.
how to spoke, man?
Katie Bid says hi to John. Christ almighty. And to Tank Ferret.
What?
Ladies and
What up,
gentlemen,
Tank?
do
Where's
not
that echo
use
coming
drugs
from?
For a live stream, even if it's just a caffeine pill, it doesn't do well for you or me.
One of y'all is echoing.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute. Is there a
Okay, check. Nope, still a going. Not Omer.
What did you do?
not
Wow.
me?
What's going on?
Thanks, getting an echo.
Somebody is
Creates
echoing.
everybody.
Let me make sure it's not my stupid iPhone camera.
It could be me.
Let me turn it off for just a second, and then you guys tell me.
Mhm.
All right.
Check. Nope, still echo.
Okay, so it's not that.
I don't hear an echo. I think it's you, Tank.
Yeah, I don't hear anything either.
Your name?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is. It was my mic. It was on. I left it on from checking it earlier.
Dirty man.
Way to go there, you.
Okay.
Blaming
What's
it
up,
on
Katie?
everybody else.
So this guy I'm drawing, Bengali.
Mm-hmm.
What's this about this demon of San Diego? Because I used to live in San Diego. What the hell's going on with that?
I'm a San Diego native. I currently live in San Diego.
Oh, cool, dude.
So when I created this character with Renee Garza when I was living in South Texas, I never thought I'd be back
when he was in the barrio with me.
Back when I was about that life.
Mm-hmm. Nick was down with the homies. He was all gangster.
Yeah, he's all bound by blood and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Blood in, blood out, they say.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, I was Weddle, man.
Yeah. Metal, Weddle.
That's right. Anyway.
Well, my home.
So I created this character, and I wanted him in San Diego. Apogee is kind of like mostly West Coast based. New York has enough characters. So,
Really?
yeah, like an entire universe of them. So I wanted to put him somewhere that was familiar to me, and so I put him in San Diego. And I was like, oh well, we got to kind of give him a nickname, you know. It's like he's Bengali, but like they're not going to know his name. He's not putting up billboards advertising who he is. So like, what would the papers call him? What would the news call him? You know, and because of his look, so when I came up with like, oh, we'll just call him the Demon of San Diego.
The papers, the papers.
The papers.
Excuse me.
Bonus points in the chat if you know where that comes from. The papers, the papers.
The papers.
Well, don't go crazy all at once, chat. Jesus. Good fellas.
Keep them hanging.
They were all going to be like, Ellis Island, ice.
Ice.
What is it? Western Germany, Eastern Germany. papers.
Yeah, I'm always glad when other people create comic characters that aren't all from New York or some derivative of it.
Yeah, you're not going to get that at Apogee. I mean, Crestview City, which is where Phantom Hawk operates, I took the town of Modesto, moved it to the Bay Area. And then you have Corvin Sparrow, which will be out later this year. They operate out of San Francisco. Crimson Guardian was taking place in Foster City, so that was the Bay Area. And then I got a character coming out later this year, Quickwire. He's actually not even in California. He's in Dallas. And then Solarum Prime is in Florida.
Well, I can't think of any superhero teams that are on the West Coast.
West Coast Avengers.
I think some of Dolan's characters
What?
take place around.
What?
They don't count.
I think.
I don't even know where my stuff. I think I really haven't given them like a home base yet. Everything just kind of happens. You
Is there any superheroes from Omaha, Nebraska?
There could
Omaha, man.
There you go.
His power is lots of steak.
I was about to think
Isn't
the same
Cannonball?
thing.
Isn't Cannonball from Oklahoma?
I thought he was from Kentucky.
Or is it Kentucky?
Yeah,
I
Kentucky.
think it's Kentucky.
Okay.
I want to say Dolan's are from Chicago. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, ours takes place in Chicago and northern Indiana, near Gary.
Nice.
Did he know Prince? The character?
What's that?
Did your character know Prince?
No Prince?
I think he's from Minneapolis.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, right.
The Jacksons are from Gary, Indiana.
Okay, so I just showed my ignorance to everybody. It's all good.
That's always.
Thank you, Mom.
There was actually a
Wasting any
great
time.
there was a great Michael Jackson joke like 20 some odd years ago. This comedian told and said, "Only in America can a poor black boy from Gary, Indiana, grow up to be a rich white man living in California."
I was going to say, only in America can such an adorable little black boy grow up to be such an ugly white woman.
What's up, Maromi?
Oh, shit.
And Logic's Finest is in the chat. And John says that his character, King Thu, is from Memphis, Tennessee.
What up, Maromi in the house?
So thank you. Thank you very much.
My Exodus Z book, I took from a neighborhood in Tampa. Any of the places that took place on Earth and not in heaven, I modeled it after places I would go in Tampa.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice. Hey Don, isn't your group's like worldwide, right? I mean, based on your trailer, they're like all over the place. They're
Yeah, man, we're worldwide, baby.
Close to, yeah, worldwide. Yeah. Going out killing them Omega mission mutants with superpowers.
F them all.
I learned so much from your trailer. It was fantastic.
The problem is that they pissed off President Trump, and you know how that goes. He's after the those kind of people. They voted blue. They should have voted red.
Oh man.
Those sons of bitches. Who cares if they're trying to save the world?
Dirty bastards. A lot of them dirty.
You're all
Dirty
going
little
down.
bastards.
That's right. The Omega mission is about the electoral recount of the year 2068. Not really, but it could be.
It would be if it was written in marble.
I already got my other screen up. Cool. I actually got smart a little bit there. That's awesome. All right, cool. So this guy, I noticed this Bengali fella. He kind of is wiry. He kind of moves a little like Spider-Man in a way, I guess.
Yeah. I wanted him to have like that type of feel, that Spider-Man acrobat, bendy type feel to him.
He's wiry.
He's wiry.
Again, bonus in the chat if you know what movie that comes from. And the chat goes.
Do they
wild.
get a prize? You gonna mail them a print? What do you keep throwing these things out there? What is it? A prize? What's the prize?
I'm gonna mail them my used underwear.
I got it. It's from Batman 1989.
Wrong answer.
What do I win?
You win.
Nailed it. What do I get?
You win free airtime on this show.
Awesome.
Oh,
You don't have enough airtime. I agree with that.
Yeah, it's not like we go 4 hours
Tuck
at a time or anything.
Hmm.
I think I was thinking of Black Panther when I drew my Bengali.
You got a Bengali too?
You
Well, no, that
Yeah,
one
he's
that
drunk.
I showed you guys on Omer's show.
Oh
Yeah, he whipped it out. Yeah.
Don does not believe in Omer's show. Don thinks that's
hmm
he doesn't think Omer's
Yeah.
show is
That's why he
worthwhile.
mentions it and then disparages it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
think
almost as fun as his. It's almost as good as his. It's almost.
Wow.
He just brings you on the show to humiliate your show.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
See, I thought I was doing
Omer,
that in
who's
love,
Omer?
but apparently not.
Sometimes you got to pay
Tough
good money
love.
for that action.
Apparently, I'm just a son of a
Talk
bitch.
to me dirty, Don. Talk to me dirty, Don. I love it. Talk to me dirty.
Spit in his
I
mouth.
don't think you do love it, sir. I think you despise it.
What?
Using
Just spit in my
big
mouth, Don.
vocabulated
Spit in
words
my
on me
mouth.
like disparage. How dare
Oh,
you?
my Lord.
This whole time I thought it had something to do with cabbage and carrots, but no.
How very
It's
dare
a
you?
whole other thing.
Notice
I
me,
looked it up.
somebody. Notice
I
me.
looked it up.
Notice me.
I used the Google Dictionary.
Ooh, 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 Don. Ooh, ooh.
Hey, don't ooh me. Don't you friggin' dare.
Oh shoot.
That wraps it up for this episode's entertainment.
that's about I would say that's true.
Brought to you by Ben Gay and
We
Hot
don't have that
Pants.
much entertainment.
Huh? What? What the hell was that?
What?
Was that you, Jake?
What are you talking about?
I got PTSD. What the hell?
Well, that gave me a chubby. That was good.
Are these on
Is it
his
good food?
on his helmet, Nick? Are these like horns or something?
Yeah. So Bengali is
That's why they call
actually
him the
two
devil.
things merged into one. It needs a human host. The entity resides in the mask, and the mask has these five horns.
Oh, okay.
They don't mean anything. There's no deeper meaning to how many horns are on its head. But
Oh, damn it, man.
I thought it looked cool. So
Rule of cool. That's all that matters.
yeah, the rule of cool always applies.
Right.
I think more comics should observe the rule of cool.
I agree.
Yes.
100%. No, 1,000%.
1000%.
Yeah, it's like I'm tired of the the practical look. It's like, okay, I understand it, but does the practical look cool? No, not necessarily. It doesn't work.
It's like they're always trying to design like the movie suit version of it. It's like,
Yeah.
No, we want fantastic and weird and crazy and stuff that mostly probably has to be CGI because you just couldn't physically recreate it.
We want fantastic fun.
I try to go for cool but believable.
Oh, I
I'm
hate
not
the
looking
female
forward to
Silver
it.
Surfer.
Dude.
I don't even care.
It's so terrible. I could care less, really. But I mean, if you're gonna give people a female Silver Surfer, you could do better.
Have you ever seen that?
I mean, I like
actress
the silver
on,
boobs. That's kind of
Have you ever seen that actress on
What
Ozark?
silver boobs? There was nothing there, dude. I've
Yeah,
seen
Frankie
Got
J.
big old honkers.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Get
Got
out
big
of
old
here.
honkers.
Ball bearings.
I've seen zits bigger.
Have you seen that actress on Ozark?
That's her.
Yeah.
She's a good actress, but she's not stacked. No.
No, she's
The best part about it is that she's from the Bronx.
Clearly, they didn't get the
Wow.
memo.
A Jewish
Comic
girl from the
book
Bronx.
All the
I'd be
comic
Her
honored.
accent
got
is
the big ones.
on Ozark is fantastic.
Yeah, Ozark.
Ozark is really
freaking
cool.
wild. I just started watching this new show. It's called Your Friends and Neighbors with the guy from Mad Men, John Hamm. It's actually kind of good. He plays this hedge fund guy who gets royally shafted by his boss. He gets fired, loses his job.
He gets shafted.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
bad.
go ahead.
That
Go ahead.
sounds kinda
Take it
gay,
there.
Don.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I know.
Which is, I think that's what Duck was trying to say there.
Speaking of Shaft, that AI Youngblood preview looked pretty hot.
Dude,
Yes, it did.
right?
Oh
Cool.
yeah.
And I hate Youngblood, so that looked really cool.
Yeah, it did.
I don't even like AI, and I thought it looked great.
I
Yeah.
don't even like Rob Liefeld. He could go to hell.
Oh my god!
You're a son of a gun. sir. Shut your mouth.
I'm sure he's a very nice young man.
A very nice young man.
I'm older than him.
Marcus says 75.
I know. I feel 75. No, it looked cool. I'm kidding. It looked cool.
Yeah, dude, that
It
thing was
does.
total fire.
Yeah.
He was psyched by it too.
That friggin'
I do follow him on X.
that chapel, the one they had portrayed,
Mhm.
chapel, even though that was AI, that was tight as shit, dude.
Yeah, it did. It
The
was
way he
really
just kind of smiled, he's like, "Yeah, let's go kick some
Yeah.
ass."
No,
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
Bedrock looked great.
it looked better than most of what's been coming out from established professionals
what-
in Hollywood.
Like Chapel? Let's go kill Spawn. Isn't he the one?
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
Yeah, before that got retconned. Yeah.
Oh no, that's in my head canon, baby.
Yeah, no, trust me. For me, he is the reason why Al Simmons died. But I don't care what anyone
I did
says.
get those early comics. I make fun, but I did buy them, and I just make fun because everybody loves them so much. Playing my hatred of Image character.
Yeah, we tolerate you for that.
Well, I won the one Dan Panosian episode, so
Yeah.
You
I
did
don't
win
know. I
it.
think it's
Milk
Marcus's
Fat forever.
most
You
endearing
straight up
quality.
said you should be an extreme studio.
no, that was kind of funny. I couldn't believe he said it. In all honesty, I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Meanwhile, I was over here. Look at my shit, Dan. Tell me that.
I know. Don
Where's
was
my-
not happy about.
Where's
that.
my
The rest of
attention,
us
man?
were all like, "Notice us, senpai,
Yeah.
Piscino, Panosian. Notice us, senpai, Panosian."
I cried into my pillow that night.
I know you did. I thought that's exactly what was happening.
I was going to live stream
My
that.
balls were like sore for a week after that. They hurt so much.
That's what I just walk into.
I had to ice them down every day.
He didn't. He could have said that about any of you guys, really.
No, I
No.
don't think he could have, dude. I don't think he could have.
I think he could have.
No, I don't think so. He said what he said. We live.
Now he's never going to be on again because you hate him now.
I don't hate the guy. God, what is it with you? You think I hate
Yeah,
him?
why-
You
why-
think
why
I
do
hate
you hate him,
Arthur
Don?
Boyd? I don't hate
Content,
Arthur Boyd.
I mean, that was
Content.
actually nice of him
You
to
can't
like come
pour our
on and stuff.
customers
I mean, you shouldn't hate him.
I don't hate anybody except for
Yeah.
Mark Brooks. And I don't really hate him.
Oh, the Dread Butt Pirate?
Do we hate?
I
Mark
have
Brooks?
avoided him at Comic Con deliberately.
I hate his attitude, but I don't hate him.
Yeah, that's how I am. He can like whatever or dislike whatever he wants, but his attitude about what he doesn't like. I don't even want to. I don't even want to be around him.
Now, Mama Donna hates him with a passion.
Well, she's allowed to.
Because, he tried to take me out that time, and she wasn't too keen on it.
Take you out to dinner?
No. Haha.
Yeah, I still kick myself in the butt because I started talking to Dolan, found out that he was at MegaCon, and it was like, that's like, not necessarily my neighborhood show, but the closest one to me. And I'm like, fuck.
It happens.
Well,
Always
you could
next year.
ask Dolan if he really wanted to meet you. I think not.
Oh, damn. Mark, damn.
You're Yankee
Dang,
fan.
man.
What do you know?
Bringing the heat.
No, I wasn't thinking that as far as you know. No, don't worry about that.
I didn't think you were.
Damn. Just right there with it. So
I
is
like it.
anybody
Marcus has
working
been
on-
pretty spicy lately.
Yeah, I know, right?
I
I'm
like
trying
it.
to give you guys content. We got to get viewers, man.
Homie found his.
Oh yeah.
It's either me or the lady boys. Take your choice.
That's a hell of a choice.
Me and Omar got a plan here.
Hell of a choice.
Oh goodness.
If any of you guys hear Michael beep in and I don't, let me know. Or anybody for that matter. Sometimes I get a little too far into what I'm drawing. I don't really hear things that well.
What?
Who?
Ha
Hey, I liked your health thing was good. I appreciate that. Was great. Thanks for posting.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, heck
Really
yeah,
appreciate
man.
that you're feeling better.
I'm glad you're not going to die.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far, but I'm happy you're better.
Who's not going to die?
That you're not going to die anytime soon on us.
Well, it's not like
Because
I'm planning that.
The truth is, Omer would then host the show, and well, actually,
Oh,
Hey
no.
guys, next time the studios next week will be on Over Glitch's channel. Apparently, Don's gonna be somewhere else,
R.I.P.
hopefully
Don
in
Edwards.
heaven.
Don is currently a rotting corpse in the ground. Kind of smells the same, which is weird.
Bad.
Damn, Mom.
Jeez.
Don, we love you.
Oh, yeah. The love is there.
Yeah,
He's
Somewhere.
you're a good guy.
So explain.
You're
All right,
beautiful
well, let's ask
soul,
a
sir.
serious question of Don. Don, you're working on Omega Mission or this other comic?
I'm
Do you
doing
own
both
this
at
other
the same
comic? What's
time.
the story?
I'm doing both at the same time.
Don, do you need help? We'll help you.
No, dude, I got my shit figured out, man.
All right. But we're here, right?
Yes,
I don't know how
Oprah,
we're going to help you
there.
because we don't work digitally. But us to do it digitally, I'm sure would like to help you.
Help me with what?
Hey,
exactly?
you know Marcus is an acclaimed, shouted out, extreme possible studio candidate.
Oh,
I'm
in that
also-
case, in that case,
Extreme
I was
studio.
gonna pay somebody to draw my backgrounds for me, Doug Bacon, but I'll have Marcus do it.
No, have Duck Bacon do it. That's a fine idea. Backgrounds. What are you kidding me?
More cowbell, please.
Yeah, let's be like the gay beards and get Gary with a weak trombone. I'm like, what the F is this guy doing?
Oh, let's not.
In all
say-
seriousness, that's got to end.
I
You
don't
seriously
know.
got to trash Gary Martin while we're on the show?
Yes,
Yeah.
only about that because he's the great artist.
Great
But that cowbell thing's got to go.
Oh, Mom, hand me that box. I got
Where's
a
your
gift.
cowbell
I
at,
got a
man?
gift in the mail today, gentlemen.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Doc. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Aren't you a musician in the third chair or something?
I was.
All right, then. I expect you to be in that cowbell.
Speaking of Artie Roy, look at that. Bam, there he is.
Outer Roy's not allowed on.
See, I
Artie
said it. I
Roy.
said his name 3
Artie
times.
Roy is always allowed on.
Nick,
I'm gonna try to show this
Nick
to
Artie
Doug.
Roy came on one time, and he just made us all look so bad we banned him.
I know he drew
Oh,
like
shit.
5 Supermen in
He
What do
a
you-
was
row.
so good, it's unbelievable.
What do you mean we, Marcus?
Yeah.
All right, well, Duck didn't do it.
Okay, look, hush up now. I'm gonna make myself big.
He is so
Oh
good, it's
my God.
unbelievable.
I got a gift today in the mail from our friend Arvid Nelson. Check it out. He sent me his book, Crowfire
Oh,
Studio.
nice.
Remember like a month or two back, we had him on the show talking about his book.
Oh
He sent me
yeah.
this
Yeah.
completely out the blue. I had no idea. Crowfire Studios, okay? And then you open it up, and look how nice that print and everything. Look at that. And you got this. Oh, by the way, this is my first ever unboxing video. Oh my god,
That's fantastic. I'm proud of you.
now Mom opened this first. She put everything in completely upside down, but it's okay.
We should
still love
clip. Hey Omer, we should clip this and put it on his channel.
Check it out.
About time you back something.
This is freaking gorgeous, man.
I heard that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was only $3.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I was planning on getting it, man.
No,
But,
no, it's a great
if
book
you
for
could.
that. I can't believe it. Yeah, that's a great book. I'm not
I got this.
disparaging.
Yeah.
That.
This is. I mean, look at this artwork, dude.
That is looking beautiful.
Absolutely stunning. And this is all just for. It's a thank you for having him on our show, to promote his wares. And I got this as well.
So you didn't even pay the $3?
No, but I'm still going to back it. I'm still going to buy it.
Cheap.
Look at that. Thanks for the
Is
support,
John's
John.
long box is John's long box taking we should all get his comic now.
Oh, come on now. Don't.
I already backed his comic.
This is not a precedent, okay? I'm not trying to set a standard here. I'm just saying, send me free shit. No.
Free eggs. I could use some free eggs.
He wants a bag of fresh shit.
Ma,
Yeah.
Max takes care of that every night. I do clean that litter box.
Yeah, but when you put those big farts out, he goes high.
How's Max doing?
His breathing's been a little rough lately. I think it's because of the humidity
The farts?
bad and all that kind of stuff.
Probably the farting.
No, dude. It's weird. He loves milk, and I ran out of milk a couple days ago. I didn't run up to the store right away and get it.
Aren't you not supposed to give the cat milk?
Not okay. You're right, Duck. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Well, he loves the milk and it helps him go poo poo. So
If he doesn't get sick, then you don't have to.
yeah, no, I give him the what is it called? The lactose intolerant
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
bullshit milk. Yeah. It's
That's
a
a good
little
idea.
bit more expensive, but I figured the cat's worth it. I gotta do a little extra whoring on the side to afford it, but whatever. Well,
What are
what's
you
what's
enjoying?
that extra
Food
stroke
complex
here or
one
there
time,
among
Jesus.
friends, right?
Hmm.
Wow. You guys are getting way too used to my humor.
Mm-hmm.
No
Oh,
business.
that boomer.
Huh? Damn. Same side.
Hey Omer, I heard that you're still looking at OBS. I saw that today.
Yeah, man, I kind of got
How's
it
that
set up
going?
like a solo setup doing, and I'm getting ready to test it out for multi guests.
Yeah, I looked into that today,
so,
dude. On YouTube. I
Yeah,
was looking at some.
it's not that
tutorials.
hard.
It doesn't look that hard, but
Mhm,
it's
that's
like
all I've been doing.
I guess I would probably
It
need
can
some
get a
help, like,
little
setting it up,
confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
getting the whole thing
yeah,
set up.
man,
We have-
absolutely. It'll be
We have so many guests now, and it's like,
yeah.
Yeah, but if we could get a cheaper
Yeah.
version of this thing for you,
for me.
Yeah, like a free one.
Don't come for me,
everybody.
Argentina.
For
I'm
all of
fine.
us.
I'm fine, baby. As long as I can afford cat food and insulin, we're good.
well, I would assume that Mama Donna has to eat too.
What do you think I was talking about?
Occasionally.
Cat food and insulin. It's not for
When
me.
she feels like it.
That's what the Meals on Wheels is for, Marcus.
I'm
No,
okay
I'm not
with it.
talking about. I have no opinion on that. We already went through that. That discussion didn't go well.
God damn it.
In some
perspective correctly.
in some circles.
Yeah, no shame.
No
It is
shame at
what
all.
it is. Yeah.
Yes, it is. That's
You
absolutely
do what you need to do. It's your own personal business.
That's right.
I'm just trying to.
Why does that look so crooked?
That's really nice of you. When we
Be
believe
funny.
you, Homer, that'll be.
Mm-hmm.
We believe you. Oh my God.
Homer's got to go out to the HEB.
Oh, you know of the HEB. Duck knows
Yeah, my
about
son
the
lives
HEB.
in Austin. I've been to HEB
Oh, yeah.
during
You get the
Christmas.
barbacoa on
I like that
Sundays,
store.
baby.
Mm.
Is
Get
that
some
like
tamales. Yeah,
Is
it's
that
like
like
a
a store or something?
supermarket. Yeah.
You can get a lot of different things at that store.
Oh yeah.
That y'all's
Yeah,
version
it's like a grocery market.
Yeah.
It's like where you can get groceries.
Yeah, but it's different. But because of where it is, and it's a different setup than some of these other stores. That's where
It's
I
like
am.
Texas
We have
authentic.
fine stores, but they're not quite like the HEB.
So Dolan, when is this campaign of yours? When's it going live, dude?
It'll probably be going live probably early mid-June, sometime around there. We're gonna take this time to really build it up, try to get onto as many channels as we can to spread the word about it. Number 1 did all right, but we want number 2 to be better, naturally.
Well, when you go live, come back on.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you.
As I know, I shared it everywhere I could.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll share the hell out of it.
Yeah.
We'll do the same thing for Nick.
Feel free to come over to the Hump Day,
depending on our
where we
mood.
actually do a really good job promoting.
Oh,
and,
shoot!
We'll get you,
I didn't say that.
We'll get
That
you back.
wasn't you,
Look at
Don.
this guy.
We'll get you back like in an hour. I'm just kidding. We're not that good. I wish.
Right.
Oops! I accidentally kicked Omer. Shit.
Oh.
If anybody does look up the Unholy Nightmare on Kickstarter.
Oh yeah, I put the sign up.
Pretty awesome.
Up thread.
Yeah,
I would
everything's going to
definitely
be in
look
the
into it if you
description on the video later, guys. I promise.
So yeah, as an add-on for the book on Unholy Nightmare 2, we're doing a 10-pager for the one of the characters we're introducing, as you saw on the covers, is the Golem, and we're going to be telling his origin story in a 10-pager, similar to something you'd see from Tales from the Crypt or Vault of Horror.
Nice.
I love 10-page stories.
Yeah, it was a challenge to myself because I grew up reading EC comics and I love all of them. I got several volumes in my bookshelf over here, and I wanted to make a challenge to myself to be able to tell like I know most of them were 8 pages, but I wanted to do one that was 10 pages, telling the origin of the character in that style.
Most of my comics are 10-page
Margaret
stories.
just has trouble reading and paying attention.
Yeah, that's true, but most of my comics are 10-page stories though, as well.
What'd you say, Duck? I wasn't paying attention. And then the world went silent.
Everybody's drawn, man. Everybody's having a good time.
Someone could have farted.
Dolan's over there playing video
this page
games.
that I'm doing will
Hank
be my
Ferret
third one for
and-
this week. So
We never know what Duck
I
is
think
doing.
I've had enough for
so-
zombies for now. So when I'm done, I'm gonna work on one of my characters.
I already showed off what I was doing.
When did you show it off? I missed it. Put it back
Yeah,
up.
I guess so. Every time I show it, you guys don't even pay attention. So it's like
Because
whatever.
you're always a friggin' avatar. We never know when to look.
You're supposed to be watching all
We're
the
busy.
time.
How am I supposed to tell and watch? I'm not cross-eyed, freak. Come on.
You gotta have your lazy eye on the screen.
I think when we have Dolan back, we'll have a draw stream for his characters.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
absolutely.
Because we're doing Nick's
That'd be
tonight.
cool.
I think it's only fair.
What's
I like
fair?
drawing fucked up shit.
And why are you
Fun.
talking about fair? We don't do fair here.
We do down and dirty. We get
The
nasty.
hate is real.
The hate is, dude. I said that on I said that on Homer's show Wednesday, and Nick is like, "What the fuck am I getting myself into with these guys?
He says that all the time around me.
What's this about hate?"
Yeah.
The hate is real.
I hope we didn't scare y'all. Well, obviously
Nick's
we
known
didn't
me
scare
for a
y'all.
few years now, so he's used to saying that.
Yeah.
What's
What
up,
the
Miss
fuck
Flip?
did I get myself into?
How you doing, girl?
What kind of jarhead shit is this?
It's all fucked up. Chewed up 7 different ways. 8 up from the floor up, baby.
What's up, Christy? Next week, Christy, we get Flip City on.
Well, we'll try. Who did you want me to try to get on next week, John?
I thought we were gonna have
Max
hey,
DeVille. He did Mary Machine Gun with Atrocity Press.
Okay, well,
I sent
I
you the
guess
link. I haven't told them anything yet. I just figured I'd ask.
well, I already told somebody, and he wants to be on.
who?
The
Oh, that
person
guy?
I DM'd you about. Yeah.
Well, I'm still waiting to hear back
Yo
from
Mama?
the group. And they
What?
haven't said anything.
Yo Mama?
What?
What is going on?
I don't know.
Well, Christy's ready. She's ready. She's ready and willing to show up next week.
Well, so is my dude. He's already coming.
What is
Yeah,
this, like
I don't know
Battle
if
of the
Matt's had the
Network
campaign,
Stars? What the
so
fuck?
we can wait until
The network stars.
afterwards.
I don't know, man. But we got enough slots for everybody. I got up to 10, I think, on this subscription bullshit. So
Awesome.
if James is sick again next
Yeah.
week,
Well, when
That's
you
the
when you
one.
said it
Should be
was
all
it was cool, then I told him, hey, it's cool.
yeah, we'll get him on, man. I'm a
Can you
man
give
of
us
my
a spoiler
word.
alert? Who is it?
Jerry Roscoe.
Jerry Roscoe. I'll have to look that one up.
I sent you guys a link in the Bigwigs chat. Oh, is that what that was, Don? Damn.
Are we supposed to pay attention to
And he claimed that I'm the only one who doesn't pay attention.
that?
These freaking horns are looking more like fins. I'm destroying this man's character.
It's all
That
good.
looks cool to me.
I like
man.
everybody's
I like it.
interpretation of them.
It's like I got a rocket strapped in my head. Let's go. Just call me SpaceX, baby.
SpaceX, baby.
I'm a woman. I made history. I'm an astronaut. Hit your
I ain't a crayon. I'm a Marine.
That wasn't
I didn't even go to
SpaceX.
space.
Hey, don't
I
dedicate.
sat in a box of. I sat in a cardboard box and made some crayons. That makes me a tanker.
Don't denigrate SpaceX. SpaceX didn't send that up. That was
I played
Blue Origin. Yeah.
I also played
SpaceX was
Valorant.
Elon. That was Jeff Bezos.
She comes back. She kisses the ground. Like, you're not John Glenn, honey. Okay? Take it easy.
Well, first of all, they opened the door from the inside on a rocket ship. That doesn't
Yeah, I saw
happen.
that shit. And it was like
It
no
doesn't
scorch
happen.
marks ever from the return.
Yeah, it looked
Yeah.
I don't know if the
pristine,
moon
yeah.
landing was
'Cause
fake,
it's low
but that shit
velocity.
was fake.
Yeah, that shit. The
Yeah.
moon landing was real, man. Come on.
Oh, the X account for Wendy's is out of control when that happened.
That was funny.
That was I could not believe that was real. That
Wendy's
was
is like, yeah, can we
hilarious.
send her back?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody
I don't
said
know why
we had to-
Wendy's
had
was
to
so
bring
mad
it
at her
back.
though.
Yeah, it's like
all
why
right.
Wendy's of all people? Why is
Apologize.
Wendy's doing this?
Yeah, what,
They have the
what
craziest
the hell is
clapbacks, man. Like they don't care whoever runs their social media.
What
Do
sucks is
it.
I kind of like Katy Perry, but that was terrible. Pretty
I like
She
Katy
didn't even go to
Perry,
space, and even
she's a-
then, it
whatever,
wasn't even
fuck her.
12 minutes.
I like
And
her
she's
anatomy.
kissing the ground like she nearly died or something.
right, Don. Yeah, same here.
Gail King was acting like that too. She was like, "We're astronauts. We're not just on it for a ride."
Astronauts, my ass.
No, you're a
Yeah.
fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You went on a balloon ride.
Yeah, the real astronauts were
Yeah.
the ones who were stuck in space for what, almost a year, if not more.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they didn't even cover that when Elon went up and got that. They were like, "Okay, they're back. Too bad."
Don't
Yeah.
get the narrative.
Yeah.
I'm going to help Mama
weirdos.
Donna, guys. I'll be right back.
You know, Katy Perry is barely in space for 2 minutes. She's the real hero.
Well, even then,
Yeah.
it was what, suborbital, so that's not even space technically.
Yeah,
They didn't even break Atmo.
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's where William Shatner went. You know,
That's
a
right.
couple
We
years
did the
ago.
same flight.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you did what a 96-year-old man did.
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta get more coffee. I should have a little more.
It's funny. I was at a store at an outlet mall today, and it was called. I think it's called Born United. Part of it, they had flags for the different branches of the military, and I saw the Space Force one. I just shook my head. Like I still can't believe that's even a thing.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, they
what,
took-
Hey,
what
hey, hey!
bothers
Don't
me
talk
about the
Space Force.
Space Force?
It's cool. It's cool.
What
do you
bothers me
mean?
about the Space Force is that they're using Air Force rank and not naval rank. That irritates the hell out of me as a science fiction writer.
Oh,
I can't wait till they
Uh,
assign ray guns to the Space Force. Ray guns. It's gonna be
well,
awesome.
Trump created the Space Force.
Yeah.
No,
It's
they
a
need
good
to
thing.
exist. As silly as we think it is, welcome to that era in the timeline, man.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't even proven
Right,
anything's
right.
up there. Can't even
Kind of makes me
properly
feel like
fund
people were
the
making
real
fun of the
branches
Air
of
Force when
military, and you go in
when
and
it just
found
started.
that.
Were
So
people
Well, I
making
mean,
fun of the Air
it-
Force
it-
when
it-
it first started?
The
What
Air
happened?
Force was
Oh,
part of the
probably.
Army Air Corps, then became its
Probably.
own branch.
Yeah.
And
I
then
mean, we
Space
still
Force
make fun
came
of the
from
Chair
Air
Force.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's
every
the
kid-
grandkid of the Army.
Of course. That's funny.
but the Air
They're just
Force
civilians
is
in a uniform.
pretty celebrated when they're out in the battlefield bombing.
Yeah, we
whoever's
make fun
shooting
of them
at it.
now, but yeah, no, when you get that close air support with a fixed wing fast mover,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you really appreciate it.
Coming in hot.
Well, I think
my
the Space
my
Force is the
grandfather
slow leak
flew
too.
on
Go ahead.
81
Go ahead.
combat missions in Korea.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, well I own a share of WB.
Awesome.
You guys are so mean. I wouldn't have it any other way, though.
He knows it's out of love. At least I hope he does anyway.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
plotting against you now.
Yeah, I know.
With friends like these, who needs enemas?
I'm gonna take Don's name off the
Right.
signs, that son of a bitch. No one will ever know he colored that book. Haha.
James is like, he'll never get an Omega Mission movie made now.
It'll just be Omega thing.
James is like, I'm telling Warner Brothers not to pick up Omega Mission.
That's right. Put it down. Put it down immediately.
Oh, that was a classic. I got to watch that again. Peter DeLuca versus.
I thought they were going to go to blows there for a second.
That was just so classic.
Well, I don't think so because I don't think they live next to each other.
Thank God.
I just let that shit play out. I'm like, okay.
No, I know. You were funny.
As long as they don't start making fun of each other, like for real.
Yeah, no, that they wouldn't. Pete wouldn't do that.
No.
When the Yo Mama jokes come out, then it gets serious.
I mean, like when you're making fun of me, Don?
I never make fun of you, bitch.
Wow.
Damn.
You're the
Damn.
worst.
You fucking plebeian.
Everybody back Omega Mission.
What's wrong with plebeians? Since when is that a bad thing?
You're hoity-toity. You think you're
Are
better
they?
than everybody.
Were they? Were you
Yeah.
there?
I was there. I'm that old.
Everybody back Omega Mission after that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. All you commoners,
I don't know, man.
back
I
Omega
think it's
Mission.
Evil
Oh, you
ginger
freaking
nerds.
zeros out there. Do it. Do it now.
All you peasants.
God damn it. Hey, Duck Bacon.
No, I'm
Duck
Don is
Bacon,
doing two
pull
comments.
up.
Duck.
Pull up, Duck Bacon.
Duck, do you think that he's going to get
My-
confused between which
My pants are pulled up. What are you talking about, Don?
Pull up.
Well, I'm not in the plane, Don. How am I supposed to pull up?
Mind your business.
Don is trying to run a comic business. Come on.
That's right.
Yeah, he's got all the hibbity jibbity.
Don't make me use my 3D assets.
I downloaded Scrivener and Microsoft Word just to write a script. So
Nice.
back off. That's right. Wasn't like I had notebook paper laying around.
I did my first draft on the paper just to get the idea out of my head, and then I transferred it to a file.
Yeah, dude, I was just kidding. Not really.
Hibbity and jibbity.
Do you subscribe to the church belief of hibbity jibbity? We are
Don't we
accepting
all?
donations at this time.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Oh God! But Don,
Niagara 3 is dropping next week, boys.
you wanted to work for Eric July. No, I wanted to get Eric July's money for doing artwork for him.
Big difference.
Yeah, because I could make some kick-ass comics for him.
He put a they put a stop to that pretty quick there, Don.
Yeah, they did. They
That would
shut me
what a bunch
down.
of, you know what? It's one thing if Eric said, you know, I looked at your history and I'm the boss and I'm
You
not
got
gonna, you know
these
what? That's one
random
thing.
dudes
But
on
to
the
have, like,
internet
this
pulling
acolyte
my
come out
tweets
and
back
decide
from
that you shouldn't work there,
2021.
it's disgusting.
Like I'm going to pull his tweets back from 2021. I'm going to show this guy. I'm going to show everybody what he's really like.
Maybe if you did the comic, maybe you'd have some good comics, Don.
Yeah, maybe, man.
I thought that was the thought. I didn't even bother. Forget that crap.
If I wasn't such a poser, it'd be all right. No, I'm too busy being a grifter. It's all right.
Yeah, you're a grifter, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Like JDA.
I remember when Grifter was cool.
Yeah, right.
Grifter
was cool. Well, when they named that character Duck, I'm not sure they knew exactly what a grifter that word was.
They're like, oh, this sounds cool. That's his name.
You know,
they didn't know.
I'm fairly certain when Jim Lee created Wildcats as the covert action teams, he didn't know what covert meant.
Yeah. You don't dress in bright purple and green.
What? You got a big old guy named Maul who grows to the size of a house?
Yeah, that's pretty covert, right?
It was when I was in the military.
My wrist hurts.
I don't know the rest of the guys.
Oh, this is bad.
What are you drawing, dude?
My wrist hurts.
Yeah, what are you
I
drawing?
broke my hand twice, and my wrist is
Just
hurt
now?
today. No, it hurts now.
You don't have to draw if you're hurting, Marcus. For Christ's sakes, dude.
I'll draw. I draw through it anyway.
This is the geriatric channel.
Draw through the pain.
We're all
I
old as fuck.
I broke my hamate bone, and then a few years later, I actually shattered my wrist. My
Doc
whole
says I'm losing sight in my
I have
right eye.
scars on the top of my wrist. I have scars on the side of my wrist, and I don't know if you can see it. Yeah.
You need better hobbies, Marcus.
And then, like, there's a strap that, if you look at you guys on anatomy,
They
there's
use
a
as a
strap
strap.
that strap is tight. It's always tight. So
Oh,
it
no,
always
wait, I can't identify.
That's the way I like them, tight.
Yeah, right.
Tight straps.
You don't have enough cross hatching on you, Marcus. I don't know what you're
I
talking
have
about.
that to beat off muscle.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, behold, I give you the nipple.
Nipple.
Uh,
He's never heard that before.
John Nipple.
Crotch
Gonna
master
be-
to what?
now that I'm done with my page, this is going to be what I'm working on tonight.
Oh, damn.
Hey, you started early, cheater.
Nipple.
That's awesome.
What is that? What is that?
Hey, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
That's right.
You're not trying hard enough.
And there's no cheating in commercial art.
There is on this show.
Oh, there is.
Nick, do you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
show off anything real quick?
I got it on my screen. Just got to put it up.
Dude, whoa. What's that shirt about?
Oh, he's a huge Daredevil fan.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's
Happy
awesome.
Holidays Law, what's up?
That
Were
is.
you digging the show?
Oh, I love the show. I think Charlie
Hell
Cox is brilliant in there. Vincent D'Onofrio is the
Man.
Kingpin, just
Oh,
amazing.
man.
They
Yeah.
casted it perfectly.
Oh,
Absolutely.
it was so awesome.
And then John
With the
Bua
little
as the Punisher.
Kingpin at the end, that was so cool. Ripped homie's jawbone right off. I don't care if it is a spoiler alert. I'm telling it anyway.
No, we saw
That-
it. It was awesome.
It was good, yeah.
I was shocked when
He
that
was-
happened. I was like,
the
this is on Disney
commissioner
Plus.
He walked into the freaking
Yep,
room, right?
yep.
They were all the plastic was all over the place. I'm like, dude, have you not seen Dexter?
That's true.
Clearly, your shit is up.
Lethal Weapon.
I think he knew it. I think the character knew it.
And then he gets
He
all smart mouth with the Kingpin, like,
I think he knew it when he got in the car and he saw the Punisher tattoo on that
really
dude.
was half. He's like, Mr. Mayor, there's better ways to get a hold of me. Yeah? Well, let me try gripping your jawbone, bitch. How's that work?
Ripping it off your
Smack.
fucking head.
Holy
That
crap.
was crazy realistic.
I was like, yeah. And he did it with
Well,
and what
you
was
got to
so
respect the
cool-
balls on that guy, though. He was talking shit, knowing what was about to happen. And I'm kind of the same way.
Yeah.
Like, if I ever get murdered, just know I died talking shit.
But
Mhm.
Kingpin, dude, he's got all this blood all over him on his hands, and he whips out
Yeah.
his little handkerchief and dabs at his mouth.
And he
So politely.
wipes his mouth off. Yeah.
I was like,
That was
yeah,
his second white suit that he got blood on.
we're not
Uh-huh.
worried about the venous extricable blood all over you. No, we're
Yeah.
not worried about that. Let's stab at the mouth a little bit. Good God. So cool.
Yeah, I've drank with Nick, so I can verify that he likes to talk shit.
And then homie's like, he asked the rest of the cops, "Is there any questions?" And they're like, "No, dude, we're good. It's all good."
Mhm.
He disrespected me in front of Vanessa.
Are you the man without fear?
Yeah.
Our city has
Even more so after the stroke. Like that part of my brain got damaged.
Fuck that stroke.
Yeah,
Make
fuck
that stroke your bitch, dude.
I am. I'm still drawing.
That's what's
It's kind
up.
of the arrangement I had when I was in Iraq. It's like, well, it's God, if anything happens to me and you don't kill me off, just give me function of my right arm and at least one eye so I can still draw.
And masturbate. Oh wait, shit! I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Well, I mean, that's an implied task, but yeah, that too.
You got to be ready for the future. You never know what's going to happen.
I
You
don't
might find yourself alone one day.
The cybernetic arms they're putting on.
At a Texaco station on the side of I-95. There's a dirty book laying next to you. Club magazine from 1995.
Oh man,
Some lot lizards.
Damn.
That's oddly specific.
Most of the pages aren't quite stuck together.
They have lady boys on them.
Yeah.
There's a half-eaten stale pretzel in the corner. A rat staring at you. The rat smiles and says, "Go ahead, stroke it, fat boy. You know you want to."
What the fudge?
I'll be back in a second.
What in the hell, Bobby?
Disavow.
surprisingly-
Disavow. I'm gonna turn my
Surprisingly, you start to stroke it.
camera. Disavow. Disavow.
For real?
Oh my
The
God,
rat
Don!
said-
Kids could be watching, Don.
And the rat says, "Faster, faster."
No.
What's wrong with you people?
You're both going in tandem.
No.
Just need Jesus.
For real?
There's a mental picture for you.
No, it's not.
Well, there goes our PG rating.
Wait, that was an option?
One's like, I
Just
promise I'll
became
get you more
NC-17.
keys.
We like to keep the algorithm guessing.
Yeah.
I'm going to hell.
Don't worry, I got the Wi-Fi password, so.
Hey, God has a sense of humor too. You'll be all right.
Yeah,
Look
no,
at the
I see
platypus.
giraffes.
Yeah, he made Space
Yeah.
Force.
Oh shit!
You hate Space Force.
Damn.
You know, Space Force is just the lead-in to us finding out that we've already been in space and we already have a force in space since the 1960s. Yeah.
The aliens haven't found any intelligent life here. That's why they haven't stopped.
No, yeah.
No, you
Yeah, I
just
blame the
don't
Marine
talk
Corps
to
for
your
that.
food. Don't talk to your food.
Bleep, stop playing with your food. But I want to probe it, Mommy.
Silly.
No butt stuff.
What am I
Oh,
doing?
but
With parts?
Holy cow.
How much information can I get from an ass?
You need help? Okay.
Like a neighbor's cutting down a tree or something. All I'm hearing is buzzing.
Oh, buzzing.
Buzzing. He's probing.
Woohoo.
It's actually the alien.
Hey, notice Tank is giving all the voices now. Now that we know he's a voice guy.
Yeah, what's up with that, Tank? You trying to say my video suck?
No, I'm saying that you didn't need to use AI. Just hit me up, bud.
Oh
But
shit!
AI is
For real, anybody, man, hit me up, dude.
Tank
AI
is
not-
good. He's
not
good.
rap.
He's good at the
I'm
voices.
trying to give him a step up in the game. You know, AI doesn't get enough good attention.
I'm working on getting myself a puppet so I can go hang out with the Cotton Connection. You guys are fun.
And doesn't Katie did do puppets too now? Or she's got a puppet intro for
She's got a
clips
she's
and
got a
everything.
Katie did puppet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Flip
Yeah,
it.
if we ever get that Omega Mission cartoon,
Okay.
hit him up.
Yeah.
Oh, James is never gonna let that happen.
I'm
John.
sure it'll be better than the Wildcats one.
Can
Dude,
you
I
imagine
never got to
if
see that. Wasn't there a Youngblood cartoon too?
There was a trailer
Yeah.
that I saw, but I never saw anything more than just the trailer produced.
Because
I
I
think you
remember
can find it on YouTube.
an ad
Yeah,
in one of the
that's where I
comics.
found it.
It was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
Savage
Gen
Dragon's gonna be
13.
on TV. And...
It
Oh, that
looks
never
like
got
it's really
released,
good.
though, did it?
Gen
It's on
13?
YouTube.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
Yeah, they had a Gen 13 had a movie.
Freaking awful.
Oh, is
Well,
it bad?
yeah,
whatever.
it's terrible. But Disney bought it to block it from being released.
But yeah, I think the
They-
reason why
they
I
technically
saw
own
it is
it.
because I came across it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, that sucked.
But can you imagine if that was released and like it was good? Jim Lee could have been the next Ninja Turtles, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't think he needs any help getting famous.
Yeah.
Did anybody read that Batman book he did?
I still
Not
have
the
to.
last one. I haven't been to a shop in a while.
I'm gonna be honest
Are
with
you
I'm
kidding?
scared.
I pirated that crap. I'm not going to the shop.
I'm a little scared too. I don't know if it sucks or not. You know.
Sucks.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
it does.
in my defense, I've been pretty broke and then working on comics in my free time. So I figured
I pirated.
working on commissions is probably more important than gonna go buy a comic I'm not even sure I would like.
I didn't buy. I just pirated online. I didn't pay for it. Are you kidding me?
Oh wow.
It wasn't any
In
good.
Minecraft. In Minecraft.
We're not
In
supposed to
Minecraft.
encourage that kind of stuff.
I'm a bad influence on
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Am I not supposed to say that? Will they come after me now?
No, they'll come after me because it's on my channel, asshole. Thanks a lot.
Why?
Because they're YouTube.
I'm just
That's
kidding.
what
I'm just
they
kidding.
do.
I don't know.
Well, on to
Mhm.
Rumble we
Talking
go.
about this one, right, Marcus?
No, I don't know. I don't even care.
Yeah, I was gonna go buy it. I didn't get to the stop, and then somebody asked me if I read it. So I don't really make a habit of that, but I did.
I don't know. As a general
It wasn't
rule,
any good.
as a general rule, I've gotten to the
Yeah.
point where I'm
I
indie
felt-
comics and like
it
back
wasn't
issues
that-
now. I rarely buy anything mainstream anymore.
I don't buy it. Yeah, no, I understand that. But this is like Jim Lee. It's like the Mark Silvestri one. Everybody bought that
Mhm.
too.
I didn't.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
got
but-
that one.
It was
Beautiful
good.
book.
But that was good.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's probably
This
right.
was like it wasn't that it was bad. It's bad for Jim Lee. It's not bad for any of us. You know what I mean?
What?
I heard that he
the
kind of
second one
dialed it
came
in.
out this past Wednesday, didn't it? The second one came out this
I
past.
guess I don't even know. I'll look at
So
that.
it is true. Even for Jim Lee, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Well, it isn't. It seemed like he wasn't. Maybe.
Yeah, he's been too busy overseeing the downfall of DC Comics.
Well, it's not
Right,
like
yeah, right.
That's a full-time job.
It is.
I don't think he makes that many
He's
decisions.
busy over
anyway.
on
He's like
Twitch.
a figurehead.
He's
Over
like,
on Twitch.
did they make him the president?
I think that's
or
what they're going to
something
say at the war crimes trial.
wow.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Just
I mean, you're going to find stuff that looks cool because he still can draw, but it didn't seem as exciting as that first one. You know.
The thing is, though, he's so damn good, and I've seen him do videos of this, like late night in a bathroom at a hotel, drawing a page.
I know.
Oh,
That's
In
yeah.
the
exactly
bathroom?
Yeah, the bathroom. Why are you
Was he
watching
pooping?
stuff to do in the bathroom? What's up?
Because
no,
you
everyone
don't
was
want
asleep.
to-
He had his family with him, so everyone's racked out.
He had his family in the bathroom? God
No,
damn.
the
No,
issue.
it's a hotel room.
Classy.
Yeah, but if you're in a hotel, the lighting really sucks. The lighting might be best in the bathroom.
It
Hey, if
usually
you're
is.
Jim Lee, you put the family in the bathroom and you get to take over the whole room.
Playing into way too many stereotypes here.
That's my takeaway.
Stash the
Scott
family in
Holmes.
He
the
was in the bathroom because
Yeah.
possibly he was in with somebody else's wife, as he apparently used us.
Then he put it on Twitch. Fucking legend.
Jesus.
Oh,
All kind of
shit.
fucking news coming out here tonight.
Damn.
Hey, Rob's. I've never heard that about him.
Dude, Rob
Look, I'll
looks
say
like
this about this particular issue. It's good. It has all the Jim Lee-isms. Now I know they released a 11x17 version of this. It's like $15.
Did you just say Jim Lee-ism?
Yeah, it's got all the Jim Lee-isms. Yeah, absolutely.
What's wrong with that?
Absolutely. All the
I can dig it. I can dig it.
like it's got the punches, the swinging, the
Is
flying.
he fighting
it's
the
got
Joker again? Oh my god.
It's a Joker
Well,
knockoff.
that's only part of it, really. The Joker.
Yeah.
Like he
Pick
could just
another
have
guy
a
with mental
24
illness.
page argument with Catwoman or something. That would be awesome.
He
That
did
one
that.
seems off.
Sit
To
in the
me,
diner.
this looks like it was.
Talk.
He's going to do the
To me, it looks
Catwoman
like
one
these
for his
were.
comic only fans.
Yeah, I don't, it looks. Pete was saying that it looks half drawn scale and blown up, and I could kind
Yeah,
of
I could
see it a
see
little
that.
bit.
Is Scott
because-
Williams inking that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're
Ugh.
drawing at a smaller
he's-
scale, so when
And
they
he's
blow it
doing
up,
his best.
Yeah, Scott,
Yeah.
he does a lot of heavy lifting in the latter half of this book.
I
Can
can
tell.
see some of
Right,
I've
right,
heard that.
right. Yeah, well, that's a like that's
all of it is
that's like
all of
that
it is
pi-
bleed edge, like all of it is bleed edge.
All right, that page on the left looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, this
tell
might
me
be
if
a
it's
full 11x17. So,
I
but
mean,
yeah,
it looks
it's pretty cool.
I
It's
guess
Yeah, it
Jim
doesn't
was
look
not
as,
going to come on
doesn't
our
look as
show
cool
anymore.
as the Deadly Duo.
Yeah, that cover sucks.
No,
though.
yeah, Sylvester's way better.
Well, they put it. You don't put Batman into daylight. You just don't do it.
No.
Yeah.
Who thought that
Unless
was a
it's
good
the
idea?
60s, you know,
Somebody fire editorial.
like that. Look at that. That's like I don't know. His head's big. His arms are
Look at his
short.
left. Look at his arm. His
He
head
does
is way
look a
too big
little-
for that
Am
body.
I crazy?
What's the word, Homer? Wonky?
Mm-hmm.
Who has more power, the editor in chief or the president over at DC?
Oh shoot. Well, you have
But
to have
either way,
James.
this
I
is
mean,
Jim Lee, so I
sure.
can't help but wonder
Yeah.
how much of it he's like, yeah, no, I don't have to listen to him.
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But he's
And then somebody
charging
said
$8
it's
grand
because
a
he's
page.
old. And I'm like, well, old, really? He's
56.
52.
Well, Arthur Roy says that Jim wasn't even interested in the book, so he half-assed it, and even Scott Williams couldn't save it.
No, that makes sense.
That does make sense.
How,
did the
how,
colors?
how old is Jim Lee?
It's like 75.
So Jim Lee should have gone back to Marvel and did X-Men.
Oh God, damn!
I think you're
What
right.
is that? Holy shit!
I think you're right.
According to Rob Liefeld on the Rob Observations podcast, they were talking to him about doing that,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess DC come up off another Brinks truck of money and said no, stay, and he did.
Yep, they made another golden parachute for him. So yeah, I'm sure he's got 2 golden parachutes at this point. With,
Well,
with
another
DC.
golden decision by the big two.
No, I can't blame him for that.
I can.
I like money.
I don't watch me.
You give the fans what they want, you'll be eating off of that fucking bread forever.
Yeah,
Jim Lee
that's
is
a big
6
reason
years
why I
old.
don't read a lot of mainstream books anymore. I got tired of not being the paying fans that they were looking for.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, sure, that DC money it does spend, no lie.
I just get tired of all the gay crap.
Well, hopefully that's on the way out. Hopefully that's slowly getting phased out.
Not at Marvel, I don't think.
Well,
Well, I don't even care
they
about
had
that
shit
so
in
much.
motion,
It's just
man.
the fact
It's
that
going to take a minute.
that was their go-to response.
Yeah, you're right about it's going to take a minute. I agree with you there.
Instead of making anything legitimately with character development, this character is just suddenly the sexual flavor of the week.
Right.
Like Tim Drake, who has been Pimp Master Daddy since day one. Mac on all the honeys in Gotham City. Suddenly he's sucking dick on the side. It's like, what? When did that happen? Oh, Alfred accidentally bent over one day and I got a rise in my pants. So
He had an epiphany.
That's exactly what happened, right?
Well, same thing with was it Iceman? He was pretty similar personality.
dude, Iceman was the player.
Oh, that's a Iceman's
yeah,
a baller.
Iceman took that Asian chick when Will Spertasio was drawing X Factor.
Yeah,
That's right.
And he was banging Rogue for a quick spell. I mean, they didn't illustrate it, but you knew that was going on. They were on the road.
But he was hot for Polaris. And
He iced up the old
had
Drake
in
Channel.
the 60s with way back then with he was after Polaris.
Yeah, I mean, like that decision to make Iceman gay was obviously not somebody who read the comics,
Right? And come on,
Yeah.
about Polaris, I just want to know if the curtains match the drapes, man.
Of course I think so.
Personally, I'm hoping there's no.
I'm down with it.
Personally,
Come
I'm
on.
hoping there's no drapes.
Oh, you're one of those.
Polaris had green hair. She was ahead of her time.
Nah, I like leads in my jungle, man. Sorry. I'm just that way.
That was way too much information. Thank you.
That's what this show is about.
You don't know,
I know,
who
I
might
know.
be watching.
Too
man.
much information.
You got to keep the public informed.
Whether they ask for it or not.
One day, Warlock might be writing a magazine, might be writing an article on me. You know,
I did wonder why I wasn't on there.
and they might say, "Well, Don likes to know that the curtain smashed the drapes on his female comic book characters." Vote for Don for best Warlock appearance or whatever, man. Who cares?
Are you on the list?
No, but they're following me on X. Well, they were. They probably won't now. It's all good. I think the whole thing's BS. I don't think it's even real, dude. It doesn't seem real.
No, it's just somebody online who was doing it. That's all.
It
doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt anything, and it doesn't help anything.
Nah.
It is.
I don't know, man. Talk to the ones that used to run the chat. It might hurt them. It might hurt. You never know.
Well, they kind
Gotta
of
be careful. Gotta be careful.
that some of it was their fault, though.
You don't know who's watching. You don't know. You just don't know.
Some of it was their fault.
Never. I blame Malin.
The chat is always watching.
I'm not blaming Malin.
always
Well,
blaming
partially, yes, I agree. Partially, but
Part of the new game show we're developing. Blaming Malin.
Blaming Malin. Just grab a whole bunch of
shit.
quotes off the internet
Yep.
and just be like, "Now, who caused this? Was
Earth's
it
not really
Wait
flat.
till Malin gets a hold of it.
Malin? B.
Somebody
Malin.
better ask Malin because he's gonna come after you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did your campaign not fund the way you thought it would? Blame Malin. Eric July didn't step up to you properly in the mall parking lot? Blame
Shit.
Malin.
Oh shit!
The Yellow Flash send you a gay wedding anniversary card. Blame Malin.
that was funny. Yellow Flash goes up and says, "Hey, John, I want to come to your house." What the heck is that about?
Yeah, why would you
What's up,
say
big
something
gay?
like that?
What an odd thing to
That
say.
was pretty gay.
Because he wants to blame Malin. Not-
I think after this glass of bourbon,
comic book to pay your artist. Blame Malin.
what's that?
Oh, shit.
You better watch out. Malin's at
Yeah.
Poulter's house. Poulter's your friend.
Dude, Malin's my buddy too, man. Don't get it twisted. We hang out every Tuesday.
Malin doesn't go anywhere.
We play
Oh,
Monopoly.
He doesn't go anywhere except for he goes up for shade. He's going to go over to Polton. He wasn't even going to say hi to EVS. And they live like 5 minutes from each other.
Yeah.
That was funny. He's not. Yeah.
It's all good.
Well, you sure know a lot, Marcus. 5 minutes from Ethan. Oh my god.
Something
You
like
don't
that.
know, Omar? Marcus hangs out in the big.
No, I was. They were talking about it on stream. I don't know for sure.
He mods for all those people over there, man.
No, I
I'll
don't.
be right back.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Quick, everybody.
He's gonna go.
Leave
he's
my
gonna
duck
go
bacon
eat some
top.
roast beef.
I'm not a mod. I'm not a mod for any of the big three. I'm not a mod for any of them guys. I'm a mod for
What about
everybody
Aaron
else.
Lepresti?
I'm a mod for Lepresti.
Yeah, you know you are, and you
I'm
love
a
it.
mod for Graham. I'm a mod for Andy. I'm a mod for T Bear. I'm not a mod for John, Shane, or Ethan.
Oh, the
The
big
hate is
dog.
real.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't. It's just not those. Those chats are so big, you don't even know if they notice you.
Yeah, they're huge. Yeah.
So
They notice me, boy. When I roll up in the chat, everybody's like, "It's the Don!" Oh my god! Oh my god!
Once in a while, I'll say something in the
I'm
chat.
not really.
And the
Nobody
chat
knows.
was empty.
I cry in my pillow.
The
every
chat was empty.
And I'm a mod for way too many people too. It's annoying. Wednesday nights are really bad. It's a mod
Wait,
for
that's when you're on with me.
I know, but before that, it's like I have the decision.
Yeah,
who am I going to mod for? This one.
I was
this one, they're
trying
all on
not
at the
to
same
further
time.
disparage your channel, Homer.
Yeah.
Everybody's
I
on
know,
at the same time on Wednesday. Omer, you're on late. They're off by then.
Yeah.
I look forward to that. I get a lot of work done on that.
Homer,
I
your show's
appreciate
been
that,
getting
Omer.
really good lately. It really has.
Omer, I appreciate
Thank
that.
you,
stream.
sir.
Thank you.
You've definitely
Yeah, for
done
real.
Your place. Your what do you call it? Your pace. Your pole position. I don't know.
Tried?
What's the word I'm looking for?
Big butts?
My stupid old man brain
Yeah.
don't want to work today.
Big, fat, juicy
Yeah.
booties.
Fat
That
Lie about
juicy
not liking
booty,
those.
baby.
I thought I was going to be on like some 2 Live Crew podcast when I was on Wednesday. What bad
That's
intro.
what I'm trying to get
Right,
to, Nick.
right.
That's
We were
what I'm
working
trying
on
to get
that,
to.
man.
Ah,
I was like, man,
That's
I
what
ain't seen
I'm
this much ass since this morning on Pornhub.
Live girls, you know, get you in the studio.
Homer's a Latin
Pop
lover.
that
That's fun.
coochie. Hey, pop that coochie, baby.
Yeah,
We love you long time.
yeah.
Homer's trying to liven up Rex's stream, but it doesn't work. I love Rex.
I'm trying to bring all the live lady boys to you, straight from my studio.
I like Rex, but okay.
Rex-
I noticed here's a cover to X-Men #5. I think that one's by Jack Kirby.
Wow.
I got 5 of these over in my shed over there out back.
You know, boys, if
Whole
I was
comic
from the
book
South,
store.
I'd take offense to all this name funning you're doing.
I
Make
am in
fun of the
the
accent.
South. I am in the South, by the way.
How dare you? You should know better.
No, Rex is cool, man. He's
Rex
super
is cool.
super guy.
I have a friend who talks just like him.
Oh, he hasn't been on the last 2 episodes because he's got real life stuff to do.
He
so-
got a job. His job is change hours, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Does he do the same thing you do, Marcus?
No, he does something different. I forgot what he does.
He does
I
he
asked
does
him.
mosquito fumigation for the city, like some contract
Right.
in one of the cities. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I asked him. I didn't
Sounds
know
like a
what he
bad episode of Friends waiting to happen.
And it's like it's run like 9 months out of the year, so he has like 3 months off in the middle of the year or during the winter, something like that.
Yeah, but he doesn't get paid for those 3 months, does he?
I don't know. I don't know the specifics.
I don't know either.
I haven't asked. It's none of my business. That's like
Yeah, it
too
is.
personal.
No, I agree.
Get up in there. Find out what's going on.
That's right.
Okay,
That
I'm
is the
gonna get up in
mentality.
there real good.
Well, why are you up?
Can I see the finances? Can I get your W-2s, Rex? What's going on here?
Damn it, Rex. We need receipts.
Rex, did you pay your taxes this year?
Oh my God, Rex, you didn't pay taxes this year. What's happening? You're not gonna get your $2,600 back from Daddy Trump.
Oh, we were all supposed to get like $5,000 back or something.
We were.
From Doge.
That
I
was
didn't
Yeah,
know
they
that.
didn't save that much money.
We were.
I don't know.
well, we would
Yeah,
have.
they didn't save that much money. Is why it didn't happen.
If they hadn't took those trips down to El Salvador or tried to get that guy from Maryland back. We might
Yeah,
have-
that was nice of him.
Like, why are they pushing so hard for this guy? You know,
Because they think
he's
that
the,
he
he's
did.
the criminal.
They
He's
said
the
it is
gang
the man.
member. He's beat
Yeah.
his wife half to death. But yeah, let's fight for him. But just a couple of weeks ago, let's not say anything about all the ones that were getting laid off. All right, let's not fight for their jobs, right? Let's fight for the criminal guy.
Let's not visit Western North Carolina. That was still rabid.
Yeah, no.
No,
Talk
not at
about
all.
that.
Thanks.
Over there in Hawaii, with the whole damn town got burned down. No, let's not worry
Palestine.
about that either.
No, let's not go to East Palestine,
Yeah.
Ohio. Nope. Let's go to El Salvador to get rid of to save an MS-13 member. Very good job.
Let's not go to Don's house and give him that new Mac Mini, even though he's been tweeting me about it forever now. Not worth
I
it.
know that's quite the same thing.
Well,
It could be construed as a natural disaster. Yes, it could. You just have to be creative with your bookkeeping.
Don not having a Mac Mini is a natural disaster.
No, I got one. I just want another one.
Oh. Well, in that case.
I like tech, man. They got the new one, the new.
Hey, what is it they say in the service? 1 is none and 2 is 1.
No, they don't say that.
No, the Marines, perhaps. That's why you don't know it.
The Marines is a service, and I'm nuts.
What? Were the
Oh,
men's
wait,
department?
were you in the
illegal?
Marines too, Don? You were. Army or Navy and
I
Marines?
wasn't in
Which
3
two?
services, man. I was just in 2. Jesus Christ. I'm not Captain America. I'm Captain
That's
Luke.
Aaron
You could have
Judge.
fooled me. You could have fooled me with those abs.
Hey, baby. What's up?
We saw the picture of young Don.
We'll talk later in the private chat. It's all good.
Young Don was. We don't know what happened to young Don.
Keep
But
it in the green room, gentlemen. Come on now.
There's only 2 branches of the military. You guys know that, right? It's the Army and the Navy. The Air Force is a corporation, and the Marine Corps is a cult.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. I didn't say it.
We're the men's department of the Navy.
All I know is I'm still mad they went full co-ed after I left. That would have been nice.
Even in the infantry.
I guess they were waiting for me to leave.
That's right. They were just waiting for you to
They
leave.
knew we were trouble.
Like, oh, Don ETS? All right, cool. Co-ed.
Bring in the babes.
Bring in the
It's
Okay.
like a bikini beach party the whole time.
That pervert's gone, so let's go ahead and get the chicks in.
Yeah, let's start DEI as soon as.
Yeah,
Don's-
like Don was the only pervert in the military.
That's right. The only one.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, all those lonely nights out there in a fantail, it would have been nice to have some female company. Instead of that 1995 club magazine I got from that gas station.
I really don't need to know any more about your club magazine, Don. Thank you. Please stop.
Club International.
He still has a subscription.
I like the circle around back to the magazine. It's great.
Don must have found a club magazine in between his.
Found, bitch, I was a subscriber.
Were you really?
No.
There you go.
I
It
own
was in
stock
his
in it.
commissary every time.
Oh, how much stock? 50,000?
Oh, Lord.
Don's a shareholder in Penthouse Magazine.
God damn it, James, I love you, man. Don't hate me. Oh, shit. I'm going straight.
That's
now.
awesome.
I need
I'm
Scott
going to
Williams
friend
be
hell.
safe.
Oh,
You were my friend, Don.
I'll be right back.
okay.
Logic
Logic
Finance says Club Magazine. Retracted.
Yeah, man. That's what's up. Hey, I used to get my dad's copies. I'm just saying. Like, Dad kept it real.
We all-
I bought them for him. Come on, what's up?
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, man.
I really didn't want to know that about Mama Don either, Don.
I'm not
Thank
saying
you.
she's a prevert, okay?
Jesus Christ, Don.
Prevert.
Hey,
I'm
Hey.
a prevert.
we had a happy house. What's up?
You're a prevert in Minecraft.
Minecraft. What's that got to do with it? I don't worship at the altar of Jack Black. Negatory. And how was that movie? Is it any good? Has anyone even seen it?
Kids like it, and that's all that really matters.
Do you have
Yeah,
to know
that's
anything
true.
about the game? Because I don't know anything about the game.
No, actually, it does a pretty decent job, like kind of laying things out, build and world building.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's not a movie to be taken seriously by any means.
Oh, so it's like the
But
last.
oh no. This is actually watchable from what I understand.
Oh, okay. Damn. There goes that theory.
I haven't shown my work yet. Do you guys want to see what I'm doing?
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go peekaboo. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Let me see what you
that's
got.
Badass.
For
Hell
sure.
yeah, look at that.
All kinds of ass.
Yeah.
What's up?
Nice.
Classically
Great.
trained
Fantastic.
artist right there, ladies and gentlemen. The man went to school for it.
There we go.
Is that Phantom Hawk? Is that Phantom Hawk?
It's looking
Phantom
pretty good.
Hawk.
It is.
Yeah, that's great. Look at that.
That's it. I'm done. I quit.
Oh,
Love it.
I don't need to draw any more issues of Phantom Hawk. Marcus has
That's right.
this shit.
You got this.
I'll
guy.
do it. I'll do it, Nick. I'm free.
I'll just go back to my club magazines.
Anyway, you need
I
that.
have to be
You know
good.
what, Don, if
I
you
like
can-
that style. That style. That's
People
You need
sleep
that
on
evil
Mark.
ginger.
But
very
it's the
popular.
early Marvel comic style. That's all it is.
yeah. It's
Ever
very,
since we got
I
that
just
compliment from Panosian, he's been up in his game. He's been on point.
Well,
You
I'll
don't let us
say
forget it
one
either.
thing. Being on the show really helps drawing faster and everything.
Faster and looser,
Mhm.
baby.
Yeah,
I got
no,
a
it's true.
signed Panosian X-Men here in the office.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
I also got X-Men #1 signed by
Okay, calm down, James. Calm down.
Claremont, Williams, and
I'm
Lee.
kidding. I'm
I don't know
kidding.
who the
Nice.
colorist was, but I'm sure I'll track him down one day.
Let's leave the omnibuses at the door here.
I'm just kidding, Nick.
Keep it real.
I know you are. Don't be jealous of my
No,
cool
but
shit.
that's awesome. Yeah, no, that's cool.
No, dude, it took me 20 years to track those signatures down, track those people down, and get myself.
Where'd
at the
you
con that they're at.
Yeah, where'd you get Panosian's autograph at? San Diego? Or?
He bought a
You remember?
house, and my mom was the senior underwriter that
Oh shit, dude. Yeah.
worked on his loan, and so and she
Uh-huh.
also did one for Ramada Jr. So I got a signed Spider-Man from him. And
Oh, nice.
The X-Men
Wow.
Panosian.
He said, "Hey, instead of paying your mom's commission, can I just give you this stuff?"
Well, I mean, I'll have to dig her up, but because she's been dead for a while. But
oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Damn.
she was doing like the mortgage loan stuff here in San Diego, and there's a lot of comp talent that lives here in like La Jolla.
Oh, I've been to La Jolla. It's beautiful there.
Oh, yeah. I love La Jolla. I feel like I don't make enough money to even drive through there, but
My son is going to do a extern. He's starting to be a vet, and they don't call it internist; they call it externist. And he's
An
going to be at the
externist?
San Diego Zoo
oh, nice.
Hey, that's a good gig, man.
This summer, I think. That and he's going to go to Singapore too.
Oh, don't chew gum if you go to
Has he ever been to the San Diego Zoo? He's gonna love it.
We visited the San Diego Zoo, yeah, but not in a professional way.
Hey, Marcus, tell your kid when he goes to Singapore, don't take any gum with him. No chewing gum.
I'm gonna note gum. Okay. Oh, because they don't. Yeah,
They'll lock your ass up for that shit.
I don't think he chews gum too often. I'm
What
gonna.
do you think they ask him for gum?
I might DM
Yeah.
Shane and
Gum?
ask him.
Why?
That's
that
because
about?
it's illegal. It leads to litter. It's illegal to litter there. They will throw
Yeah,
you
they
ass in
really
jail.
get mad.
What?
He's been to Japan
Singapore
3
is
times.
quite
So.
possibly the cleanest country on the planet.
What was that kid's name who got caned?
I don't know. Dumbass.
Remember he got caned for doing
Dumbass?
graffiti?
Oh yeah, that was
On
back in the
TV.
'90s. Yeah.
He's
What was
he's been to Japan 3 times, so on his own dime. I didn't really. I mean, we helped him out a little bit, but he really paid for that. One was through school, and the other ones were he has a friend who lives in Japan.
That's pretty neat.
And if you're out there, it's a little cheaper to go than it is on the East Coast here.
I only got to see exotic places thanks to the Army, and some of them I'll never go back to.
Yeah.
Iraq, 0 out of 5 stars. Do not recommend.
Yep.
Just
I
ask
spent
my-
my
The world I'll never want to see again.
We're going to take you to fine and fantabulous Abu Dhabi, followed up by a nice 5-star hotel stay in Iraq.
You're going to get a 3-week
Only there's
stay
no
in
stars.
What they
Kuwait.
didn't tell you was that they consider their tents 5-star hotels.
I thought
You're
Abu
so
Dhabi was supposed to be nice. Not that
It is.
You guys
Maybe
know.
now, but it wasn't
Until you
back
travel
then.
It
with the
wasn't then. Yeah,
military.
yeah.
Back then, Abu Dhabi was a tent in a sand dune.
I bet.
We're going to give you 3 days of R&R in exotic Bahrain.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
Bahrain.
You can't
That
leave base
was
to
our
do
first
anything.
word. Oh, God, yes.
You get 4 exotic nights at Freedom Rest.
Where you can watch the camels race and bet on them and probably eat them after.
Well, not only would they race
Loser
the
gets
camels,
eaten.
but they would have camels versus midgets race.
No, get out of here.
I've been set on all the
What
fun
the
I won
hell?
shit.
$200 on betting on that. So you got the camel in one gate, and then you got a little person in the other wearing a track leotard. And then the bell goes off, and he starts running, and the camel just doesn't really know what's going on, so he's just kind of like, do, 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 do,
Oh, the cow
around.
knows. The cat, he knows. He knows.
He's like, he's giving it a show. The camel was definitely the showman. Like he let that little person have like a good half of the track before he really started putting in some effort, and he ended up winning.
He led
obviously.
the little person.
It's like the little person was the rabbit, like the using like greyhound races. Now that I think about it, it's kind of fucked up.
Kind of.
I was having a good
Little.
time. No, it's a little fucked up. I've seen major fucked up. I've been drinking with evil.
Well, I
ginger.
mean, he literally
we
was
experts-
little, right? So
We are experts in fucked up. If you ever went out and had drinks with us, the conversations are borderline criminal.
Definitely
That's on
keep
my
things
show, that
interesting.
kind of stuff.
Definitely do.
I come to this show and I decide, what am I going to draw in action? I want to draw an action. I want to draw, maybe this isn't a full figure, mostly a full figure, and that way I can learn every time I do it.
That's the way to
If
do
I
it.
find a pose, if it's hard, I want to try a hard pose.
Do you have trouble sometimes trying to figure out what poses to put your characters in, like when you're drawing them?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
absolutely.
That's why I usually try to do a layout before the stream, and then I'll do the actual
No,
drawing during.
Not
the
me. I
stream.
come in here and just raw dog it, dude.
Well, that's cheating, and but we're not going
And
to
I
say that
encourage
because
it.
Hank is right.
Mhm.
But what I do is I'll start thinking about what pose, and I'll save some in my Pinterest, what I think is cool, and I'll see if I can draw it. And then that goes in cross to what the character is. Like, I don't know Phantom Hawk all that well.
Did you know for
So now I'm going to see what kind of character he is, you know?
Yeah.
Well, shoot me your email and I'll send you the digital copies. That way you don't have to pirate them off the internet.
No, we usually share some of them. You know, we share the reference, you know. It's not, it's off your website, really. So
yeah.
Don't pirate.
Yeah, we don't let them go in blind.
Yeah, I
like
noticed
we were doing before.
Don liked a lot of the stuff.
To do Lady Death, I was prepared for that, but I'd rather do this than Lady Death because Lady Death is already a big indie character, huge. She doesn't need my help, you know. She doesn't need my help.
All right, Nick, I'm going to show you my progress. You're the expert on this guy, so.
Hell yeah, Bengali coming in hot.
Oh, nice! I love that. I love that
wow.
pose, Don.
That looks great.
Don, that's one of your best poses.
Yo,
Thank
I really like that
Fire.
cross hatching.
I'm
Just
also
imagine how much
serious,
fun we're gonna
Don.
have with the unholy.
Did I get the
nightmare.
helmet right, dude?
It's close enough. I can tell it's Bengali.
Okay, cool.
The original Bengali mask looked like a candy dish, and then I handed it over. I commissioned Jason Metcalf to do a cover.
Oh, Jason, how's he doing, man? I haven't seen him in.
I haven't heard from him in a while. He's been busy. I know that.
Yeah.
So he did his version of the mask, which I was like, I like that. That is the standard from here on out. And even Jay Lee did a drawing of it. Show this. So here's Jay Lee's interpretation of Bengali.
Oh wow, that's cool.
I can dig it.
See, this is like I'm jealous of that. Like he just could do, and it comes out.
Oh yeah, he got it done in like an hour. And it's all brush and ink.
Well, it's like I'm on these shows and I'm watching like Andy Smith draw, and he's prickly drawing most of this in ink with a brush. It's unbelievable.
You know, Jay Lee was one of those dudes when he first came out. I did not like that style, dude.
It was very different.
Yeah,
I appreciate it now.
Very jarring. Yeah,
He wasn't really ready when he came out, though.
I really got.
He was 19 years old
when he got on the X books a little bit.
Yeah,
like his
Like on,
Archangel is sick as hell, dude.
I saw some of his early work when he did was it a couple what if issues?
Yeah.
Or the
man.
Marvel Comics
That
Present.
was a big difference.
Yup. And then when he went to Hellshock for Image, that shit just blew me away. When it came out.
He was doing Youngblood Classified.
Strike
that was
File.
his first work for Image. Was Youngblood.
Strike File.
Was the
Or Strike File. That's right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
So his table is right next to mine at a con.
Yeah,
and-
check that out.
Dude.
Oh, that's badass. Yeah.
I mean, that you
It's
just
got a
look at
lot
that,
better.
you know instantly who drew that.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
That is awesome, man.
It's amazing.
Yeah, this omnibus is worth every cent. It's one of the harder to find omnibuy out there, especially this one with this dust jacket. And
I've never seen that one.
Primetime Jay Lee, gotta love it, love it.
Holy crap,
Dude,
dude! Doubles as a
you
weapon.
That guy off of It's Sunny in Philadelphia. Are you friends with what's his name? Deadpool?
Me, friends with Deadpool.
You look like that guy
Ryan
from
Reynolds?
Sunny in Philadelphia.
Charlie
Which
Day?
guy?
I don't know. The one that owns
Charlie
the
did,
soccer team would do.
The guy with the face.
Yeah, the guy with the
He has
face.
that thing.
The one guy with the face. That's the thing.
You look just like him, though.
Must be
Okay.
Charlie Day.
Parlay that.
Oh no, I know who you're talking about. The guy that like put on a bunch of weight, then he lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah, that guy.
Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna
Tony
IMDb this shit.
Come on, dude.
Bird chose him for Deadpool. Jay Lee.
Get on out there in the big golden city, man. Get some ass.
Let's see.
Or Paul if you're into it. I'm not judging.
The guy that plays Mac. Yeah, he looks just like him. Rob McElhenney.
Yeah, Mac.
Yeah,
I'll
Mac
take
on
it. That's a win. I'll take it.
All right, my old man brain won't work too good.
You could also go. You
Ryan
could also be Charlie Day if you wanted to. I don't know how tall you are.
Charlie Day. That's
I don't
right.
know. Would you want to be Charlie Day?
I don't know. I kind of want some of that Pacific Rim money.
Huh.
Oh yeah, did you hear they're doing a prequel? Is it a TV show or a prequel movie for that?
Pacific Rim. Oh, that's cool. That was a cool movie.
Which
Yeah,
one?
that's like Timu Voltron.
I guess I should ink this.
You weren't going to ink it? Come on, dude.
Well, if I have time. What time is it?
It's not quite 9:00.
Oh, that's not too bad.
You did not do
last week-
kick-ass work like that and not ink it. I mean, for fuck's
we
sake,
were on, I
Homer's
was
inking
working on
it.
finishing Cooper's drawing.
I'm done.
Look at that.
So I
shit.
finished Cooper's drawing. And oh wow, that's great, Omer. That's one of your best.
Nick, in your
Let me
next
see
book,
here, man.
I think we're going to have to have a
Look
fan art
at that.
Dude, that's bad.
What was that, John?
Saying in your next book, I think we're going to have a fan art section.
I think you're right. I've been trying to
Yeah.
do that for a
I
while.
don't like to call. I don't like to call it fan art. I just like to call it art. I know it's by fans.
Tank, what are you doing? What is this? Oh, damn.
Maybe I'll use my
That's
brush.
cool.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
Having
shit.
fun. I'm getting silly with it.
I like that.
Excuse me.
Who is this character, Tank?
This is the werewolf chick that I saw on the on the
Who cares? It's kick ass. It could
On
be
the,
Bob for all I care.
Kick
I
ass,
love
the thing
it.
that
Could be
matters.
I hereby.
There's that Unholy Nightmare. That's what's her face.
Oh,
Oh,
hell
off
yeah.
the cover.
Oh, that's Jenny. Yeah, that could be Jenny.
Check it out, dude.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, no, I was just getting kind of funky with it. Have a little fun.
Funk it
Hell
up.
yeah.
Hades in the chat saying hello, Aaron. Hello, Don. Clap
What's up,
for
John?
Don. Hail
Hey, what's up?
Roy. She's back.
No, I was just typing back to you, John. I was not crazy for Jay Lee anymore either.
Yeah,
I don't feel he was ready at that point.
no, it was just too abrupt of a difference from.
I
John
think
Bua.
Byrne liked him though. That's what I heard.
Oh, let me go turn off this overhead light. I'm glary.
Okay.
I like
So
his,
everybody- let's
I
do
like
this
his,
for
his
John while
original
we're
style more than his current stuff.
Oh,
I like
I
I
love
love
all
that
the
thing.
stuff he did on the Watchmen stuff. Man, that was
He was
beautiful.
way better than I agree with you there.
I think the only
I
recent
I
thing
like
I've
the
seen
stuff
that's
on
not-
the Sentry.
What's up, Chris?
I mainly
Yeah,
like his
I was
original work just because it was so vastly unique or different than what everybody else was doing.
But on the Namor work, he was using a lot of he wasn't able to really get the book done, so he's using a ton of silhouettes.
Mhm.
But
Well,
the
that's
style
one of
was
Jay's,
great. It was just a
um,
matter of getting the books done. That's what I mean. I don't mean that he couldn't draw or anything.
Well, the thing I interviewed Jay about 2 years ago, and I had asked him, I'm like, if someone asked you to do a Namor like you had done back in 1992, could you physically do that anymore? He said, no, I cannot. He said,
Yeah.
he physically cannot do this type of art anymore.
That's interesting.
I've heard that.
You don't use it, you lose it.
well, I just think his style changed. Like it,
Yeah.
it,
Definitely
yeah.
has.
it got a little,
What he does
it got
now looks
really
nothing
tight.
like that.
It's very tight, clean work, and his use of positive negative space has just gotten so advanced since he started when in the late 90s with Image. I like his art so much that I had him do Bengali and I had him do a Phantom Hawk, and both of those are tattooed on my body.
Nice.
One
And,
underneath,
and then I sent him the picture of the tattoos, and he's like, "Holy crap! They were able to like completely replicate my line work." And I'm like, "Yeah, the tattoo artist was pretty damn good.
Hmm.
So, like he was a
Well, tattoo art is advanced over the years.
Chris
Oh,
Gray's
yeah,
his son is a tattoo artist, and he posts on Facebook quite a bit. He kicks a lot of ass.
Yeah, I think for my next one, I'll have to go back to South Texas and go back to my guy. I don't think I'll trust anybody else to tattoo me.
I don't blame you there.
What about your tattoos, John? You get a patriarch tattoo on your chest like that, like that?
Right across my chest. I'm gonna get the.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That or a Mary Sue one. Maybe a King Fu would be better.
I'm gonna get them all on top of each other.
Oh, okay.
Get a Cyber Frog tattoo. You know you want to.
Hey guys, back to Heroic Tales Book 2. I know for a fact that it's a great comic. I have inside information on that. I'm not going to tell you how.
Well,
That's my secret.
I sent Marcus a copy of the.
Man, you blew it.
People to tell me if it was
It's really good. The Mary Sue story is at John's best. I feel if John doesn't mind me feeling that way. It's definitely worth backing.
I didn't get it,
and it's not a lot of money. You know, it's $10 plus $10, man. All these comics are $25 plus $10. So,
but I'll say it. I'll say it,
worth it.
because I believe in John.
I
believe in John.
Who could draw the best Rob Liefeld style art?
Maybe Doug Bacon.
I draw too much like my
Jason
own
Statham.
stuff.
Hold on.
My stuff is changing. I can't draw like that no more. I'm evolving.
I may have some of his poses, but my style itself is, I don't think it looks like anybody's.
I might
No,
need
you kinda
something
look
to
like,
do a double page spread of
text.
total,
Your
like
style
as much as Liefeld copy as you can.
I could try.
Yeah. I think you could kick ass on it, dude.
Hmm.
Just don't use that new wonky ass stuff you're doing. Do your old stuff.
Do your own stuff.
Thanks, Don.
No, Duck's been experimenting. No, I'm not dissing, man. It's okay, but your old stuff is just, it's fresh, dude. It's tight. I don't know why you wanted to change it. I'm not the only one that thinks that way. There's a lot of people that want you to go back to the old way. The times before electricity.
Where there I am with my lantern and my quill, making art. Let's see here. I think I might have some
before times.
Some Liefeld shit.
Back when you knew that a man was your man and a woman was your woman, and you wasn't scared to touch one in public.
I could probably do it, John, but it wouldn't be easy. I'd have to swipe him pretty bad.
Excuse me.
We'll think about it.
See,
Alright,
this is what my stuff looks like. I don't think I could pull off a Liefeld style.
Yeah, just don't draw the feet. You'll be fine.
It's not always about the feet.
That's super cool.
Dude, Apple, I'm gonna tell you right now, your stuff reminds me a lot of Steve Scrosey. Is that his name? Scrose, the one that did
I never could pronounce his name right.
Yeah, storyboard. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, he's
I liked him.
Yeah.
He drew a great. He drew a good Spider-Man.
I do like his work though. I guess up until what he did with the Matrix work. Sometime after that, he changed his style, and then I don't know what happened.
Made a lot of money on that Matrix.
Oh God, yeah.
That was a golden egg right there.
Guys, styles just changed.
He did Supreme with Alan Moore, right?
Scrooge, he did some.
He did Youngblood.
I think so.
He did, I guess, one of the last iterations of Youngblood.
Yeah, I remember him doing Youngblood.
He did Spider-Man, John.
Yeah.
He also did.
Actually, I think he might have done Alan Moore's take on Youngblood.
Yeah, I think he also did. There was like two. There was Tom Strong, and then there was like Tom Strong stories, and I think he did the Tom Strong stories.
That might be Chris Sprouse.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of too. Chris Sprouse.
I love those Tom Strong comics. That's right up my alley.
Yeah, they're my
I
favorite
mean,
thing.
he had a little bit of the weirdness with the daughter and the alien or robot she was sleeping with. But other than that, I mean,
You're saying Alan Moore had a little bit of weirdness?
Tom Strong's like
He is the
cross
definition of
between
weirdness.
He was a cross
You're
between
weird. He's eccentric.
Reed Richards and Doc Savage.
Yeah.
You know what the difference between
Would you say
crazy and
that's right?
eccentric is? Money.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just crazy, but when I win the lottery, I'll be eccentric.
That's right.
Eccentric as hell. This
That's
is what
right.
this is what I'm doing tonight. Since I'm done with today's page.
Because
Nice.
you cheated.
Damn, that's a good. Yeah, I'm digging your
That's
inks
awesome.
for real.
Thank you. Yeah, I've got my first issue all drawn and inked, and then when I get time, I add stuff to my plot for issue 2. So I'm going to try to get it all as much done as I can before I start a campaign for it.
If you could do that, that's awesome.
By the way, guys, if you like what you're watching tonight, you think we're a good fit for you and your zany brain, like and subscribe.
So what I just finished was this. This is a secret. I wouldn't show it.
Hang on.
Oh, nice.
You remember I did this in February.
Whoa,
We
what
did
happened?
Colonel Ironside, or whatever.
Yeah, dude, I saw that on Homer's channel the other day. That is dope as hell.
Yeah, I finished it, and I think it might be a cover for Cooper.
Nice.
Marcus, it's still a secret. Nobody watches this channel.
As long as Cooper doesn't watch
I know,
it,
right?
nobody watches.
What is this?
There
Who
we
put this
go.
up?
Oh, wow. Who drew
Sam
that?
Hawk Bengali team up pin up
Oh,
that I
that's
did.
hot.
Who drew that? That is awesome.
That would be me, sir.
Who's me? I can't tell who's talking.
It's Dolan,
Garber.
bro. Well, it's Dolan's characters. No, that's your characters. What the fuck?
No, those aren't mine.
I'll be
No,
fine,
that's-
dude.
That's mine.
Still don't know who drew that.
I haven't ate
It's
yet.
me.
Nick.
Oh,
Nick
Nick.
Garber
Oh, that
over
is
in the
awesome, Nick. I never saw your art before. That is cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, people.
I've earned my title as a poor man's Jim Lee.
Well, you know what? Jim Lee ain't Jim Lee anymore. He doesn't want to do any art, so you step up then. Take a spot.
Did you get his
I'm
comic?
doing Jim Lee's stuff from like 2000. That's
It's-
kind of where I'm at.
Did you order his comic?
Who, me?
Batman? I meant his comic. His Batman comic?
I haven't.
Oh, no, is
I
that?
gotta go to the comic book shop, man.
John buys them from the mail order, right?
Yeah, I go to Discount Comics, so I get my comics the last week of the month. So I even though I ordered Vatican City, I didn't get it yet.
How is that, by the way? I haven't seen that yet.
It was something.
It was something.
Everybody's screaming about it. I haven't seen it yet.
I reviewed it with Wes on Thinking Critical. It was, yeah, it was something.
Oh, okay.
That's usually not a good thing.
I mean, I dig on Norwal a little bit. You know,
I
he's
think
a good
if you
guy.
like Norwal style, you're gonna like it. If you're not crazy for Norwal style,
I don't
it's
like
gonna
his
be-
style. I like him as a person. I don't dig on his art.
Let's
I mean,
just
you know-
say his art does not do a good job conveying the story. He doesn't do a style. It can be pretty confusing with what's going on with a lot of the characters because a lot of the characters look the same, and it's hard to tell what they're feeling and what the emotions are. A lot
That's
of it's
really
pretty
interesting.
confusing.
I'm gonna have
But
to
I
look
mean,
it up.
as
I mean,
far
I've
as
seen the cover online.
he's a solid dude. I got no
God,
trouble. with
Norwal's the best.
You're doing a show coming up with Norwal, right?
Well, I just did one Monday. It was me, Norwal, and Jason Sandberg.
Oh,
We
I
don't-
think I am sorry.
But
Whose
once a
channel is
month,
that on?
once a month, we're just gonna take an old comic and talk about it. So we did Mr. X on Monday, and
I remember. I missed that. I'm sorry. I always feel bad when I miss.
Paul Rivochet, Ravoche, however you say, he showed up. He was a cool guy, but you know,
Did you get him to talk about his conspiracy theories?
we got him to talk. Once you say hello to him, I just sat there going like this.
I know.
He's a great guy. I love him. And then we're gonna do OMAC next month.
Oh
You know,
shit!
Jack
The
Kirby.
original. Nice.
Yeah, I like
Arnold
Noel.
Roy, you're the man. Arnold Roy always says what he believes.
Yeah, no, I love Noel. I'm like, it's like the guy does good, but I'm not crazy about like his like wiggly art. And it's funny because that story that when Mark Millar hired him, he goes, "I don't want your wiggly art. I want your old art." So he said he had to devolve his art style.
Devolve
wiggly art.
That's interesting.
Oh, that donut you drew on McGlitch looks like a real donut.
Blown away.
There it is. How'd you get the ink to look shiny like that? That's good.
AI.
He spit on it.
There you go.
AI.
AI. Don't get me started on AI.
I might ink just this hand.
Mark,
I need someone to call Scott
Hey, John,
Williams
I
to
asked
come over
Rob
and save
Liefeld
this
to draw it
drawing.
for me.
I'm sorry?
Hey, you should let Rob Liefeld draw it. Maybe he's got time.
So Duck Bacon, you could ape Rob Liefeld?
Duck, you should try.
You could ape Rob Liefeld?
I think so.
I know so.
Message me, tell me what you would do for a full, a double page spread, because it's Liefeld, it's got to be a double page spread.
$150,000. Just kidding.
I'll do it for $5.
Plus tip.
$3.50.
$5 in a picture.
But it has to look as close to Rob Liefeld as possible, or it doesn't work.
Well, let
I
me
guess
practice.
I could de-evolve my artwork to look like Rob's stuff.
Damn.
Yeah, I said what I said. Fuck
Rob. It's like a team shot, so all the girls have to be like bending impossibly with big fake looking boobs.
Did you just say girls bending shot in the same?
I'm pretty sure Rob Liefeld is responsible for my obsession with like big fake aftermarket boobs. Bolt-ons.
You like the bolt-ons?
I blame Rob for that. Well, I didn't used to, and then Rob Liefeld with Glory and some of the shit he was drawing for Image, I'm like, yeah, that's as a young man that revved my engine a little.
That was California for you. Bigger is better out there in Cali back in the day.
As I got older and matured, I was like, no, I want some natural shit.
Oh, I wouldn't say matured.
Yeah, wow, Nick, I'm telling you, this Apple guy, he's on you.
All the looks out of the
I mean, he's a
the
ginger.
dick.
He's barely human. So
Yeah, I would take these girls. I pick these girls up, take them back to the hood, and I'd be like, whip out my Glory #2 comic and say, "Can you bend like that?" They'd be like, "No, nobody can." I'm like, "All right,
you can for an extra $20 and some equipment."
They'd be like, "Want to charge me extra per hour and everything?" I'm like, "No, it's not that kind of day, honey."
As my nephew said while playing GTA, if you kill that hooker, you get your money back.
Well, because of Trump's tariffs on Vietnam, the girls will only love you a short time now. So
I like that.
Oh, I'm so good
Very
at canceled. Me love you short time.
We love you short time. Tariff.
Or the sex is going to be more expensive for the long time.
It's okay because I don't know what to talk to the girls after the first 2 minutes anyway, So
what am I going to do with the other 1 minute and 59 seconds?
you see that?
Do you guys want to hear about my comic book stories?
Hey, did you read that X-Men 137 way back in the day, girls?
Oh my God, that
was the best comic ever.
You don't know how happy I was to hear Jim Shooter explain that. That
was my pickup line, which explains why I didn't get laid in the 90s.
Right.
But when Jim Shooter actually explained that somebody did win that shopping spree.
Oh yeah.
That was like a mystery for like 40 years. Did anybody actually win this damn shopping spree?
I like it. He said the best part. He said they had to win by law.
I'm gonna have Mark Ditko on next Wednesday.
Oh, good.
Nice.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I want to back that. I've got to look into that. That's a kind of confusing campaign, by the way.
I'll talk about my favorite Ditko character, Killjoy.
I have a character named Killjoy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't tell Mark Ditko.
Yeah, wasn't that part of that Cyberforce?
Who are you talking to, Omar?
I don't know anything about Cyberforce, so I.
Makes sense. It's
That was those early image poster books, right?
Yeah.
Shit, where's my
That's below your pedigree.
Now that you mention it, I think there is one on there. She's like gold and purple.
Yeah,
Is her
that's
uniform.
Killjoy.
Was she covert?
No, this was
more
Cyberforce.
than, more than the
bro.
Wildcats.
Cyberforce.
You're not
She was some
covert.
kind of
but
like a
gold or
cybernetic
purple?
speedster or something.
Cybernetic speech. That never did make any sense to me. I mean, I'm all for the comic book stuff, but you're made of metal. You can't go that fast. Come on. Let's not be crazy.
Hey,
about
John, I came. Well, what did I come up with? I came up with a character, and a name for a character, and I forgot it.
Did you tell me?
I don't think so. I don't want you to steal it.
It was Bob, the universal sponge bath giver.
I thought of a character today that's my problem. I think I do characters. I'm like, okay, I want to put it in the next issue. I have so many cool characters. This one today got me excited, and me and my wife were sitting on the front lawn because it was beautiful today. So we were just, we got these stray cats, so we just sitting on the lawn, having a beer, watching the cats. And I'm telling her about my new character, and she goes, "You're lucky. I just can't pack up and leave right now. That I have to sit and listen to this."
Holy crap! Wow, that's funny.
Yeah, she might as well have said, "You fucking nerd."
Oh, she was okay. She's called the Zone. That's it. The Zone.
Yes, you told me that. Tell me about the Zone.
As I take notes, I'm gonna steal your fucking character.
I think that. Well, I don't make up that many characters.
Zone.
Zone.
So the Zone.
Yeah, I got one called the Zona Rosa, and it's she a prostitute.
There you go.
She related to her cousin.
Homer and his prostitute.
So in John's world, this is the Zone.
Let me guess. Let me guess.
Bubbles when she puts you in a time zone.
Okay.
It could be 30 minutes in the future. It could be 30 minutes behind.
Oh, nice.
I haven't decided if it's going to be Bubbles or not. It's
Bubbles
not time travel, but that's how she gets rid of you. That she fights, and it's like
She throws you in a pocket dimension.
That is super powerful.
I love being put in a pocket dimension.
Oh.
That's his favorite king.
I thought I was dirty, but I think Homer's trying to go after my crown, you stack of shit.
Dude, Homer's got it. He's got it down tonight.
Now, Marcus she's got to be a villain. Is that too powerful to be a
she
good
could be. I haven't figured it out yet. Yeah, she could be a villain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you could just throw out a bubble and trap people, what are you going to do for the rest of the comic? You know what I mean?
Well, she's not perfect. That's a whole other issue.
Yes, Sue Storm. What are you gonna do?
But when you said the Zone, I thought that she would be like an outline of a human, and then inside is all gray, and like whatever you shoot at her, like goes into her body and it goes into another dimension.
It's open. That's a possibility.
What I shoot at her goes in her body.
I'm open.
You're just walking down the street somewhere, and then you get hit with like a man load.
Yeah, you go to
oh god damn.
You go to another dimension.
I think Timer Rosa got hit with a few man loads.
Damn.
Probably. Yeah. Damn. God damn.
There's going to be the heroic porn tales in the fourth issue.
Take all these double entendres for episode 69.
It'll be the 69 issue. It'll be Heroic Tales, but spelled Tails. It'll be all asses. I'm gonna have to
But the problem is that's
you can do it on Omer's show on
going to really
Wednesdays.
want to draw.
Yeah.
I'll have Mickey Wheeler draw it.
Oh my God! Don't even.
It's already what is it?
You say
Rule
Mike Wheeler? You
34
know
on
Mike
the
Wheeler?
Heroic Tales.
It could be the next episode of Boobs.
They offered me work.
I
You have to take it?
have been offered work.
No, I'm not going
On the
to.
You
corner?
guys don't like the Wheelers?
Were they going to pay well?
They didn't match my fee. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they pay well, take it. Jeez, work is work.
Yeah.
I don't know that it's take work from them and never get work from anybody else ever again. I mean,
Use a pen name.
Well, that's why you have that
I've done
pen
it
name,
before.
right?
Nice to
They're
do.
really rough
Would
customer.
people be that petty? Would
Yeah.
people?
Yes,
Yeah, they
I
are.
think so.
Who cares, man? It's your checking account. Shit.
You know,
True.
that's kind of crummy because
When
you know,
the petty assholes start
People
paying your
give Chuck
bills, then
Dixon
worry
shit
about
for
what they
doing stuff for Eric July's,
Yeah, but I'm not Chuck Dixon.
yeah, but
Nobody's Chuck Dixon. He's fucking Chuck Dixon. Just like Graham Nolan's Graham Nolan. Like
I will man whore my heart out. I don't
He's
care.
got a hit movie out right now. I mean,
Yeah.
Anybody would be lucky to have Chuck
He
Dixon.
could buy and sell Eric July at this point.
I think
He's
that's
having
called
fun.
slavery, and that would probably not be a good look for.
Yeah,
Chuck.
that was.
No, that wouldn't be a good look for him. But knowing Chuck, he
Yeah,
probably wouldn't
all
mind.
for
Check
it.
out this black dude I bought. You know, I don't think we can do
Listen,
that in
discount.
2025.
That's
Let me tell
probably
you about the
true.
business.
So let me guess: is slavery like a zone where? I mean, is the zone an area where slavery is legal? Is that your character?
In the zone, that's right. It's
Well, yeah, we go back to like
big white man.
1860. I say back to 1860, where you can say words like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Horrible.
The zone will send you back to 1964. So you got a year.
She just captured and raped dudes and like sent them to like 1860.
I say bring back
But in the
slavery,
North-
make it so everybody can be a slave.
There you go. You can't have a mess up on the studio, guys.
That's right. You
Well,
gotta-
technically, we're all slaves. We're all tax revenue slaves right now.
Oh my
for
God.
the, for the Fed.
No, that's indentured servitude.
That's what we are. We're indentured servants. Because we do have freedom of movement if we can afford it. But
Just because you
In
can't see the
Minecraft.
cage, man.
Doesn't mean it doesn't exist in
Exactly.
Minecraft.
Man, I think I've had one too many bourbons, which means I'm going to get another bourbon.
Mega. There's no way
call
you
it the
can get split. It's
the
like
Hemingway
Baby Fat
approach
on
to
the Cable episode. You got a long way to go.
Man,
before
you're holding on to that Hemingway approach to art way too hard, Nick.
Because
he's
it
not even
works.
here.
Because it
It works. Another bourbon. I'm gonna come up with another.
Hey, John, how
bourbon.
goes your cosplay cover?
oh, I
Oh yeah.
Luke
Tell
is
us more.
doing it. I got to message him. I forgot to
I
message
think
him.
that's going to be. I think that's going to help the campaign.
John's cosplaying to somebody?
Yeah.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
he
dressed,
cosplays as Santa Claus every day.
I'm dressing up as Mary Sue, Don.
Oh, hell yeah,
Oh, yeah.
dude. I want to see that.
Yeah. Make sure you
You know
tuck it in real good,
Hey,
John.
John, I'll send you and Mama Donna t-shirts. You dress up as the patriarch. Mama Donna will be Mary Sue. That'll be my cosplay.
I'll friggin' do it, bro. I can't vouch for her, but I'll do it.
It's great.
I sent Crenshaw a patriarch shirt. He's going to do it. So
Nice.
everybody's going to get it for the Martina Marcota cover, and then Crenshaw will be on the poor back, posing like the patriarch. It's funny. He said that his sister was just scrolling through YouTube. She's not into comics or anything, and she saw, I guess because of his links or whatever, she saw my trailer for the patriarch, and she called him over and goes, "Look, there's a character that looks just like you." And he was like, "Oh, that's John. I know him. He was just on my channel." Ginger, you look like the Ginger patriarch, like you're the patriarch from the Negative Zone. Look at that.
It's fucked up.
So, in your world, John, do gingers have souls?
Of course they do. I love
You don't
gingers.
have it in this world. Why? Any different there?
There's nothing better than a hot redhead, right? Evil Ginger.
Yep. I've had a couple.
He was saying you're the hot one.
Dude, you've been a couple. Wait, that doesn't exactly paint me in a positive light. Never mind.
Homer likes the ginger lady boys.
Mm-hmm.
Don't knock the lady boys till you try it, man. Sometimes you get a nice reach around and it just there's no.
Look at that duck
There's
bacon.
nothing like it. Mm-hmm.
Well, John could find out. He's going back into New York City Monday.
God damn it, Duck Bacon. You need to start announcing yourself, sir.
Look at that art. Duck Bacon draws the best pictures of the worst characters.
You don't like Lobo either?
Hell,
That is
I've
awesome.
never heard such complimentary defunctness in all my life. It's awesome.
Hey, Apex Comics, how you doing?
Every compliment on here is backhanded.
Yeah.
I think that's true.
I wasn't done yet, Doc. Bring it back.
Oh my God! Shut up, Ginger. You Elmo. Sorry, bud. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even ginger really anymore. It's getting more blondish. Spending more time in the sun.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, that job you helped
Beard
me
is
get.
white as fuck.
That job you helped me get. I'm outside almost all day.
They never called me.
Oh, well, still, thanks anyway.
I mean, I was open to the idea of lying for you. He's a phenomenal employee. Your company will benefit from his presence. I had a whole script ready to go.
Damn it.
They never called.
Well, hopefully you won't need it.
Well, you got the job, though. So that's the important part.
They seem to like me so far. I've been paid a couple times, so I think I'm okay.
Oh, good. So you keep showing up.
Are any of you guys like full-time artists as your jobs, or like do you have like real jobs?
Not yet.
I work for the federal government driving a boat, and then I draw when I can. Yeah.
A boat? Where?
A boat.
So you're a Fed?
In the Gulf of America?
I am a Fed. No, the Bay of San Diego.
Oh, okay, San Diego. My buddy lives out in San Diego.
Yeah, I'm a Border Patrol agent. So.
Oh, cool. Good for you, man.
I mean, the pay's good. They keep paying me. I show up. It's not
Yeah,
bad. They let me drive a boat.
I'm an
Surprising
electrician.
how much better that makes a job.
I'm an electrician in the city.
Oh.
I'm a tunnel
Probably safer.
I'm a full-time caregiver.
The funny thing
I'm a
about
tax slave for the federal government, to which I pay myself.
John being a full-time caregiver is he doesn't care. He just doesn't.
I don't think that's a job part of the job description.
Oh, that's good. Holy moly.
Hey, man,
You have to care. I'm a not give a shit giver, I guess. That'd be my.
The secret is out. God damn it, John. Thanks a lot. Now everybody knows.
Ginger, what do you do?
I'm a
Besides
professional
make my
badass.
life hell,
You're a
professional badass.
Oh, yeah, I believe that. Look, you know, did Marcus? Do you know my the Michael T. Gilbert cover?
Yeah, sure.
That's what Ginger looks like.
He said, "Yeah, sure."
No, I haven't. It's in my drawer.
Yeah, sure. I've heard.
Hey, I got all of John's covers. In fact, I have to back him again.
Thank you.
I've heard of
it's just
it.
going to give him a big
I
head.
backed the
Oh,
John
that John.
Ford at first, but I didn't back because I'm going to back the Renzo covers.
So Jason Sandberg messaged me. I've collected his old comics. Jupiter. He did like 8 or 9 issues in the 90s, and number 7 I just can't get. It's like $200-300. So
Jesus.
I said, why is issue 7 $100-200 and everything else is like $1.50? He says, because it's an Action Comics Superman #1 homage cover. He says there's a market of people who collect Action Comics. You know,
Homage covers, really?
The homage covers.
Yeah, with the he put them all on eBay. He CGC'd them, and like they go in for like 2-3. So he goes, "You're gonna do the Patriarch #1, right?" He goes, "There you go. Make an homage cover of Action Comics #1 as a variant." I was like, "That's a damn good idea."
I did one of Jim Lee's Batman and Catwoman covers. I did an homage cover and used Phantom Hawk and some of my other characters. And the biggest compliment was like, "That's Jim Lee's work," and I'm like, "It's not."
It's not, but thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Actually, I'm going to save that. I'm going to print it out. I'm going to frame it and put it right next to the drawing.
You need somebody to do the Joe Shuster style?
I would like. I wouldn't mind that. Think you could do a Joe Shuster Phantom Hawk?
Yeah, could you do a Joe Shuster Superman Patriarch?
I have done a Joe Shuster Superman.
Let's see it. When you get it,
I don't
look at it now.
I can link it.
Because I'm trying to give Marcus work, but I told Renzo already. He was like, "I want to draw that." He got so excited.
No, that's all right.
Marcus, where are your socials, man, so I can friend you?
Oh, I think I'm linked to you on X. I'm only on X.
Are you linked to me on X?
I think we already follow each other.
I'm not surprised.
When you befriend Marcus, for some reason, ladyboys start messaging you. I don't know why. It's just a coincidence.
that's Homer.
That's a bonus. That's the cherry on top.
Homer, I know.
Oh, hit that button quick!
That is the cherry on top.
Oh shit!
I tried to
That was
friend
a good
Art
one,
of
John.
Roy, but he blocked me.
Who?
Art of Roy.
Did he now?
Yeah.
Did he? I'm Fred with Ardo.
I don't know what I did. He don't like
I'm not
me.
sure what you did either. I don't know. I don't know.
I never
really
even
don't.
knew he existed until I found out I was blocked.
I'm
Maybe
blocked by
that's
people that I don't even know.
Maybe he's mad you didn't know he existed.
Maybe. That's the way I feel about Sydney Sweeney.
It's like, I'll show that guy.
Yeah, Sydney Sweeney should have been the female Silver Surfer.
Oh yeah, wow.
I don't think with Sydney Sweeney you had to emphasize female. I think we all know.
Well,
Yeah, she's got
if you don't,
she
it's wrong.
said Silver Surfer. I have to say that's true.
She can just be the surfer. And she
I mean,
can
that
surf
girl
all-
who played the surfer is a good actress.
I loved her in
And
Ozark.
she's an intense actress too, but she just doesn't have it all for that character.
I hope she cusses like her character in Ozark and the Fantastic
That would be
Four.
awesome.
I don't know shit about fuck.
Your
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
world is doomed, you shitbird.
You're gonna have to kill me. Go watch. RJ from the Fourth Age made a video about the Fantastic Four that he released today. It is awesome. It explains all the stuff I'm not smart enough to articulate.
I think I'm going to watch the Roger Corman version before I watch the MCU version.
All right, I just dropped a link to my comic art fans in the chat to my actually it's a Fred Ray Superman piece. You'll know it when you see it.
Yes, there we go. Nice. Get some. All right, let's check this out. Ooh. Give him the modified S. That's nice.
That was, yeah.
I was painting your character and heard that, and I thought you said I gave him a modified ass.
Modified ass?
Yeah. And I was
Hey,
thinking,
we
no, I
don't
didn't.
kink shame here.
He could make it bigger if he wanted to.
Don't kink shame. You're terrible.
He can use those tendrils and give himself a Brazilian butt lift if he wants to.
Okay.
I don't know if we're going to go explore that in the character, but
Oh, come
No,
on.
this
That's a
isn't Marvel
crossover.
Comics.
Definitely happen.
we're
Mark-
about to fuck his world up in the next arc.
That link was comic art fans. I thought you were putting your picture of Superman.
Yeah, it's comic art fans. That is a link to my picture of Superman.
It's only
Oh,
fan.
good. Maybe I can cancel my OnlyFans now. I can do it here.
Oh, okay. That's weird. But hey, whatever.
I wonder if comic art fans regrets the name now that there's OnlyFans.
Okay, so the podcast I'm a co-host on, that's the running joke. Mainly because it's true, because I do have a OnlyFans account. And when OnlyFans came out, it was supposed to be like Patreon.
Right. That's
Little did I know it was going to be porn. So,
Yeah, you kept the account. That's telling.
well, because I like porn.
Everybody's got to have a hobby.
There's some people on Instagram that have an OnlyFans where you want to see them naked. God.
Oh, I guess I haven't got to that level yet.
I'm 46 years old. I mean, like,
No, I'm talking about people wanting to see me naked. I guess it's just not happening.
I have an only.
I've seen some of the ugliest women pull like millions of dollars on OnlyFans, and I'm just baffled. Baffled.
Well, that's
So
because
is that.
it's a country called India.
Yes, they want to see the bods and the
I have
vagine.
an OnlyFans account where you see talking elephants from the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, my Lord.
I feel like the stream is taking on a life of its own.
I'm the new dynamic. That's me. Sorry. Not sorry. Don, what program are you drawing on?
Hey,
Flip
Flip City's here.
Studio.
Kitty.
Clip Studio?
Yes,
God, I
sir.
haven't used that in a while, man.
Flip City Magazine.
What's up, Christian?
Detroit Rock City.
I have a friend of mine who's trying to talk me into getting a super expensive iPad and start with that.
Procreate?
I prefer to use a real
Yeah.
computer.
And I understand I might never finish a comic page again if I'm on that. You know,
You're
that's
going to get a
what-
lot faster. There's a slight learning curve because you're using the Apple Pencil, but it has the same weight as an actual pencil or lead holder, which is what I liked. Because that was the hardest thing when I was going from analog to digital.
I'm sure.
The weight felt different in my hand, so super weird. Artist problems. If you know, you know, you know. So the Apple Pencil feels like it's almost exactly the same weight as my lead holder when I'm doing analog stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love analog stuff. And people do love analog art, traditional art, because it's something that the artist touched. And
I love how the term analog art has been catching on. I'm the one who started using that back in the day.
No, you're not.
I sure as fuck am.
No, you're
I heard
not.
Don
I'm
was
paying
the
you a
first.
quarter, Don. I don't
Huh?
care if you coin the phrase. I'm not doing it. I'm not paying you money for shit that I thought I made up.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
All right, I'll send you 50 cents. Call it good?
We all know James brought that term back home. Come on.
Yeah, James.
I'm just fucking with
Traditional art's another way to say it.
Yeah.
You know?
Although on your OnlyFans, you have anal log art, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I stick the quill right up my ass, and then I twerk until I make artwork, and it looks like ass, pun intended.
It was supposed to be a secret, but once again, John let it out.
Yeah.
John's like that with the spoilers. Once you talk about his book, you know exactly what's going to happen. Tomorrow, John has on 10 a.m. He has Sunday Comics, and he'll go about an hour and a half lately, and you're doing that classic thing, Marvel 2-in-1
The Project
series, right?
Yeah.
Which
That
we're going to
sounds
get
cool.
this sweet John Byrne artwork soon, and George Perez artwork.
Yeah.
On the thing.
I got some George Perez original art around here somewhere.
Oh, really?
Get your George Perez radiant.
What the hell is it?
Oh yeah, dude!
It was some fantasy comic he was working on.
That picture, the thing I did, freaking Michael Chiklis liked it, dude.
I saw that, dude. That's awesome.
I was like, holy shit! I couldn't believe it. Then I had
The
to
thing was tough to draw, man. I mean, that's tough. He was like one of my favorite, other than Daredevil, because I'm a huge Daredevil fan. But like, other than that, like the Thing is like a close second. While everybody was in love with Gambit and Wolverine when I was growing up, I was like, I like the Thing, man. Outside of Daredevil, the Thing's the shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Thing is my second favorite comic book character.
And I got called a nerd.
We're trying to replace Nick with, that is your favorite comic character, right, John?
Superman, and then the Thing.
See, we're trying to replace, Duck Bacon for Nick, just for you. That and the Cable thing. So.
And then Cable, and then Deadpool, and then Lobo.
Lobo's
I didn't mind Lobo that much.
I always
they
thought
finally casted him right. So.
Lobo was what like
a duck.
thought cool people were like. Back in the 80s, like all these comic book nerds were like, I'm gonna be so cool, I'm gonna be big, I'm gonna drink beer, I'm gonna frag people and ride a motorcycle. Like that's that's what they thought.
And then he found out all that shit is expensive. Motorcycles are expensive. Stogies are expensive. I'm a cigar lover myself, so
I didn't like that they made him as strong as Superman. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, like he's one of these characters that can beat anybody now.
He's OP'd, as my stepson says. Oh, that's overpowered. He's OP'd.
I'm arguing with somebody on Twitter right now. He's trying to tell me that Plastic Man is the most powerful superhero of all.
Plastic Man?
Ambush.
No, that's the current meme. Yeah.
I said, Plastic Man is more powerful than you give him credit for. I said, but you just light him on fire. He's plastic. And they said they tried it already and it didn't work. I was like, oh, what issue? And the guy hasn't responded in an hour now. But
hit him with that ambush bug is the most powerful hero.
They don't know it.
That'll blow his mind.
His head will internalize and explode.
I used to know that guy used to come to my comic shop. The
ambush bug was Daredevil or Deadpool before Deadpool was.
Yep. That was Keith Giffen, right?
Yeah.
Keith Giffen.
Did anybody play DC Universe Online when it was kind of popular?
Oh yeah.
Like the narrator is Ambush Bug for like most of your stuff. So he's the guy that's mostly giving you the missions is Ambush Bug. I thought that was awesome. Like, finally, this obscure character that I loved for some weird freaking reason when I was a kid is getting some notoriety here.
Right.
I was like super
Everybody was so annoying. He managed to piss off Superman.
Yeah.
That alone is worth the entertainment value to me.
Yeah. Everybody has that one obscure character that like they're the champion of. Like I got a friend who loves Demolition Man or D-Man from Marvel.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
I tend to gravitate more towards the obscure characters.
What's that?
I tend to gravitate more towards the obscure characters.
I love
two of my favorite X-Men are Mimic and Dazzler.
Oh yeah,
just because not hardly anybody else.
Oh, dude, I love Mimic. If he was actually written correctly, he would be awesome.
Yeah,
I was a huge Nightcrawler fan for a while, back when he was obscure.
I like Amazing Man. Does anybody remember Amazing Man?
I remember Amazing Man.
Amazing Man, yeah.
Yeah, Steve DeFasano.
Yeah.
He was I remember he was when I was in college. I had a big things with him. He had that limited series.
Anybody ever heard of a read as you go book record kind of thing from way back in the day? A guy named Hollow Man.
Hollow.
Yeah, I remember the advertisements. He looked like the same thing as that zebra that sold you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fruit zebra, whatever his name was.
That was my favorite read-along book.
Nomad. Wow, I haven't heard that in a while.
What? No, I like Daredevil for a while myself.
Anybody a fan of the Thunder Agents?
Oh, I love the Thunder Agents. Yeah,
I think I've got an issue.
Yeah, I don't know where I got it one issue. I just found it one day and I was like, oh, it's famous, so I picked it up. But about 2 or 3 years later, I went into a comic store and it said going out of business, and they just had long boxes everywhere. Like I was crawling on the floor. I got almost every issue like near mint condition for $1 a piece.
Oh wow.
That's all Wally. That's Wally Wood's superheroes.
Yeah. Gene Colan did Lightning, and Wally West did Thunder.
Gil Kane did a lot of work for him.
Yeah, Gil Kane. What did I say? I said Gene Colan. It was Gil Kane did
Gene
Lightning.
Colan may have done. I don't know if Gene did, but Chick Stone did a lot of work. Dan Atkins.
George Tuska did Raven.
Yeah, George Tuska. George Tuska's underrated to me.
He's one of my least favorite Marvel artists.
Well, he did so much, He did so much work that it all wasn't good.
Apex loves Nomad. Yeah, Nomad was interesting, right? Didn't they do like a lone wolf and cub with him? He had a kid for a while.
That was in the 90s, right?
Yeah, he was carrying a
90s?
baby Bucky.
Yeah.
Was it Lone Wolf and Cub 2100 or something like that?
No,
or
they
am I
just,
thinking of a different one?
You know how Marvel is. If something works, they're going to copy it. Same with,
Oh,
yeah, they did. Yeah. Fabian wrote a Nomad series in 91 or 92 where Bucky was
Yep, I remember
baby
that.
or around Seattle.
He had one of the most 90s mullets I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was epic. It was so epic, that mullet. Then Johnny Blaze had a mullet for a while, too.
Oh, Superman had a mullet.
Zone.
Everybody had a mullet for a while.
Oh, I hated
Everybody had a mullet in the 90s.
All right, there we go.
I tried
Wasn't
to
he
grow
drawn
one.
by like a Neil Adams clone?
Damn. You got to be more specific. You're talking about Neil Adams.
Oh, that looks great.
Nomad.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That looks great.
S. Clark Hallbacher or something like that.
Tank always bringing the heat.
Colin's not like that.
And fun. I come here to have fun.
Fun. Yeah. Omer, what the hell are you doing over there, man?
I'm doing a Daredevil.
Bad for your
and a
eyesight,
Punisher.
man.
And because so I'm just kind of laying it out. I was going to do this side, but I didn't want to cover up his skull.
I can appreciate that you're laying out a Punisher drawing with red ink.
Yeah, well,
Fitting.
yeah, Daredevil. It's just
Drawing
I'm gonna
it
paint,
better.
so I want to paint, so I'm gonna kind of go a little wild with it and have fun.
I don't think you have enough
Not worried.
bullet casings. You need to do more.
Yeah, I want to put a shitload more. Yeah, there's gonna be a shitload more. Yeah, I put a bunch.
Ask
more.
Tank about that. He'll tell you.
Yeah.
Remember Prophet?
Yeah. Well,
If you look
yeah.
at my,
Well,
look at
I'm
my
the one who
Twitter
said
account, I
you need
posted
more
all
bullets.
the,
Yeah.
The early
Mhm.
pages that
Hey, Don,
Stephen
there's
Fry
a
did.
cover.
There's
Don,
a
there's a
Punisher.
cover.
There was a Punisher Wolverine story. Look at that to draw all the bullet shells.
What I do?
Hey, Don, there's a cover I shared with you for Unholy Nightmare. That's a Stephen Platt homage with the bullet casings. You should.
Oh, did I miss that? Did I throw it? Did I miss it? What did I do?
Yeah, I don't think
There
you
we
showed
go.
it. Yeah, you want to say Stephen Platt
bullet casing
Let me make
insanity.
Tank big, and then I'll go look for it.
Okay.
There's
Ooh.
profit.
Tank don't play, y'all. Tank don't play.
Wow.
I mean, he
I have
plays.
fun.
Yeah, it's fun, but I mean,
Not bad, Tank. Not bad.
Thank
That's
you.
cool.
you know. All right, let me see here.
He's a lot of fun to draw too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, this is-
yeah. Okay, I got it. Here we go.
Yeah, that was the first one I did for that evening. I don't know what the heck was going on.
It's pretty cool. He always had such cool guns.
For real, right?
Yeah, like he
Yeah,
had
when
like
they
some,
did that reboot of Prophet a few years ago, I wasn't really a fan. I like this version of Prophet better.
Present arms.
Oh, I'm loading. Come on, load.
loading.
Go load faster.
All right, I think this is what you're talking about, right, dude?
Well, that was the. So we did our cover based on that. I think
I've got that poster on my wall.
Yeah, I got mine signed by Stephen Platt. I love that one.
Show
Oh,
off.
that's awesome. It's got Chapel and Bedrock on there.
John, wasn't Platt one of your favorites?
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, this cover here.
So many favorites from them. I can't pick.
This one.
It's just so much fun.
No, not that. No.
What was that?
Nope.
I know I got the damn thing. Hang on, it's right here.
Go back to that first Unholy Nightmare you showed. That was awesome.
See here. This one.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah, that was Andrew Mangum did that one.
That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
There it is.
There it is.
that is good. Are those bullet
Yeah.
shells?
Yeah, if you zoom in and look on the
I
moon,
love
yeah,
it.
those are all bullet casings.
Just casings everywhere.
It's not enough. There should be more.
We are amused.
What's the name of the
I've
character?
love
got
it.
a square inch on there. I have to fill it with bullet casings.
I'm telling you right now, if I saw this at a comic book store, I would buy it immediately.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
just because the cover looks that awesome.
Yeah.
Is it
DC has
Yeah.
gotten so much of my money because of cool covers, mostly by Jim Lee.
Like, I want to see the story behind that.
It don't need a story. It looks good like it is.
No. See, that's the thing. That's the thing, man. You know, covers are supposed to be that's supposed to tease me at the story inside the pages.
Oh hell yeah.
See, I take great pride in the fact that like a lot of my covers, I have artists do a lot of that reflects what happens in the interior of the book. So yeah.
I'm big on that. I do covers, and I usually get a lot of.
Well, that's exactly what the cover's for. It should get you excited
Yeah.
enough to make you buy the book.
Yes.
You wanna
I
see
get a
my
lot
artwork?
of.
I got it up there, Don. If you want to.
Yeah, I get a lot of requests for commissions to do a cover, and they want like a movie poster type of deal. I'm like, dude, send me a synopsis of your story. What's your big dramatic moment, right? And bam, and so I've got this Arachnus up here right now, but I'm gonna look for cover commission I just did recently.
Oh,
It
dude,
is.
you're arachnid.
That was a discussion I had with the people I'm doing my Flesh Eaters book with.
Mhm.
They wanted like a silhouetted close up of the two of the main characters, and I was trying my damnedest to get something exciting and dynamic, and it's just,
Right.
no matter what I did, they just didn't want that. So I was like, well, fine. I kept the layout in case so I can use it for something else, but I was definitely bummed that they decided to go the route they did.
Yeah. Well, luckily, Bionic Bruh from Tail End Studio, like he already had an idea in mind, and he was like, I want to try and capture this moment. It's got a little bit of an homage, so maybe you weeaboos out there will pick up on it. But it's a cliffhanger part of the story. It's got room for a blurb. It's got room for the title and dressing up top. You know, it's a cover.
What's the name of the characters?
For which?
The one with all the bullets and everything. The woman.
Oh, the one with the from the You're talking about the Unholy Nightmare one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, you're talking about that? Oh, that's Recluse and Ginny on that cover.
This is awesome too. I love this.
Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna have like a blurb, like he hasn't finished like thinking about like what the blurb's all gonna say, but it's gonna be like, can Cobalt defeat the Death Stalker? Some good classic grab you
I love that shit.
with the title shot at the top, his little dressing on it. I think it's
what I
gonna
really,
be good. I think
what I really dig is the positive and negative space that you're utilizing here.
Yeah. I was gonna say this.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you got to get all weird about it, man. Just say it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, I'm sorry. I'm a
he's
classically
absolutely
trained freaking artist. I'm going to say good use of positive, negative space. I'm going to church it up a little.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
No, it's good. It's good stuff because it does add impact and drama too, especially with the rain. That's the one that really catches my eyes. The rain that's going down.
You're right. And it's a very busy picture, but it's not busy.
You ever notice how it's panels rain is so much more graphic? Now, no pun intended, than like in a movie. Like it brings it seems seriously in a comic book panel when you do rain like that, it seems like it has more of a dramatic impact on the story you're trying to tell. I don't know.
It does. Well, and I think probably there's a movie that used rain really well, and that was John Wick, very first one at the end.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time you really noticed the rain, almost like it was another character in the film. But it was very impactful, and there's a lot of that going on in this.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I hope it moves and covers, man, because like I tell my clients, I'm like, dude, look, you hired me to make you money.
Are you going to color it, or are you going to keep it black and white?
I think he has a colorist in mind. I'm just a hired gun, and I like the series. I like Cobalt, and I'm getting all nice and caught up on it. So I'm gonna get. I got the first copy as a tip for my payment because I was like, yeah, no, all my stuff got lost in my move. But I lost so many hundreds of dollars of crowdfunded comics, man.
Yeah, same. They get me every time.
Look at that, man. That's coming up great. Love the spotting of the blacks.
I do like the black work.
You got to utilize your blacks correctly.
We already discussed that. They're not anymore.
Where's that?
If you don't use your blacks in the correct way, it won't look right.
That's true.
Make sure they're not carrying
a long time to figure that out.
Oh yeah.
And I still use cross hatching, which is weird because with modern printing we don't need that anymore. But
I love the cross hatch.
Oh, I'm a huge fan. Like I remember when Jim Lee used to do like tons of cross hatching, and now it's very subtle. He hardly uses it anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I just don't like that Jim Lee puts all those extra lines on all the costumes. Like
that is actually. I'm positive that's Scott. I am positive that's Scott.
I didn't think it looked right on like the Superman and stuff like that when he did all that for New 52. I didn't like any of that.
Yeah. Superman's supposed to be old-fashioned,
Yeah, it's supposed to be
simple. Not supposed to very minimalist in his costume. And
like whatever the hell they're doing with the Superman movie costume. Don't even get me started on that.
Oh shit! There's a lot going on with that suit.
Yeah. He just looks like he's a kid wearing his dad's uniform.
Yeah, he does.
Right?
Yeah, it's like I see better cosplayers.
Is it too much to ask of the Superman actor to do some push-ups?
Yep.
Well, that's just it, though. He worked.
He's worked out. He worked out a lot. But they put a suit on.
That's him working out.
He didn't work out.
No, dude. They showed a picture of him right before that. They revealed the costume, man, and it was. Homeboy he wasn't Henry Cavill jacked, but he was jacked enough, right?
Oh man!
And then they go and they like this freaking outfit that they gave the guy. It's just padded unnecessarily.
It looks like the MCU Spider-Man suit before he hits the button and it like forms to his body.
And all the freaking lines all over it. I mean, what the hell is that, dude? It's too busy. It doesn't need to be. It's
well, I mean, Superman's suit was made from the blankets that he had with him in his.
Yeah, I might be the only one. I don't like the symbol they're using. I don't like the Kingdom Come symbol.
I like the classic old-fashioned Kurt Swan.
Yeah, I mean, this is supposed to be a reboot of the entire freaking universe, start off with the classic. Everybody knows what it is. Nobody knows
What they
this
should have
big
went
fat
with
bullshit.
was the Fleischman cartoon, Red and Black.
Now that I can deal with, because
That
that
would have
looked
been
really good
awesome.
too.
You know,
I
I
think
found
on this
those on
one,
Tubi. Oh god, I
Those are
forgot
the
how
best
almost looks like
awesome
they're
that
trying
animation
too hard. You know?
Yeah.
In 80 years of animation, they haven't topped those yet.
I
Oh,
agree.
you can't.
They probably
You
won't.
can't. They were awesome, and I still watch them, and they're like 80 years old.
So
90
much
years
of
old.
Superman's lore and his powers come from that and the radio show, not from the comic.
Yeah.
The flight, his ability to fly, came from the Fleischman cartoons.
The kryptonite
Because he
came
couldn't
from the
fly
radio.
before.
You could jump really hard.
Yeah, jump over buildings in a single bound. That was like the whole shtick. But like the Fleischman cartoons, he's like, nah, fuck this. He's flying.
That's right.
Yeah, it's funny because Captain Marvel was made to rip off Superman, and then Superman ripped off Captain Marvel that he could fly.
Yeah.
So they kind of stole from each other.
I always looked at Captain Marvel as a magical Superman, pretty much.
Yeah, that's exactly what he is. Yeah.
Are you talking about Shazam, Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the OG Captain Marvel, not that bullshit
He's
over
my
there.
third favorite superhero.
Dudes up the street.
Yeah, but it makes sense for Marvel to have stolen that name at
Yeah,
that
I
point.
don't
They
blame
let it
them.
go. They're the smart ones with the business, you know.
Well, I mean, it's
Oh, that's
Stan
fine, yeah.
acted like he didn't want to do it, but Stan Lee stole the name Daredevil. You know, he's
Yeah, that was in public domain at the time. Yeah.
so that's how they got Captain Marvel. The trademark lapsed.
And now it's about to lapse again.
I heard that Submariner is public domain now.
It is, but nobody.
They can have it.
So is the original Human Torch.
Yeah, I imagine so. They came out around the same time, right?
Yeah, they were all late 30s characters when it was Timely Comics.
Nobody
I
really
understand
knew
why
that
people
the
call me a
original-
nerd because I know way too much about this shit.
Nerd.
Nobody here is called
Nerd.
Fucking nerd.
Oh no, I don't know anything about it, right, John?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with being passionate about shit that you like, man.
Well, it's like Black Terror. You know, Black Terror is probably one of my favorite public domain characters. And seeing how he's being utilized now has been pretty awesome. There was one by I don't remember who did it.
Von
but
Klaus.
It was
Yeah,
very
Von
recent,
Klaus
like in the
has
last
been killing
couple of
it.
years. They did Black Terror, and it was like in the trenches or something like that. It was like
Yeah,
fighting
Von
dudes
Klaus.
in World War I. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's Von Klaus.
The artwork was amazing,
Look at
and
that
eventually,
now,
hopefully, I'll
dude.
get that book that I backed.
How'd I do,
Oh,
Nick?
you will. Von Klaus delivers.
You nailed it.
I
That's
didn't go
so
too crazy
awesome.
with the energy on the eyeballs, did I?
No, he is. So, spoiler alert for those that haven't read it. The mask comes from before the first light, before the Big Bang, when the universe was dark, right?
Oh, damn, I love stories like that.
So, the main bad of during that time, the main guy was Zedagoth, and Zedagoth had 6 acolytes.
What's up,
And
pizza?
he tried to. The 6 acolytes were like, "Hey, man, we don't like how you're treating us. We think this is bullshit." And they tried to like take him down. And obviously Zedagoth beat the shit out of him. He goes, "Your punishment is that you guys I'm gonna remove you from your bodies and place you in 6 masks, and I'm gonna spread those throughout the cosmos. And you will continue to serve me forever because you can't die."
Right.
And this particular mask that happened to land on Earth, where Bengali was, found himself a host and became him. When he attached on to Benny, the main character, it was the first time that he'd ever been questioned about his motives, because like the mask itself is evil. The entity inside the mask is evil. And Benny was such a pure soul, such a good dude. Like he started questioning. He's like, this guy seems more powerful than me. And I've been led to believe from my maker that being evil is the most powerful thing. Being detached from emotion, being detached from anybody. So that's one of the things you see in the book is them trying to change each other. So the expression of energy through his eyes and things like that, the tendrils that come from his body. When you read this book, you can totally tell who I was inspired by, like the books I was reading when I came up with this dude. So there's a little bit of Venom, there's a little bit of Spawn, there's some Spidey in there, some Faust, so it's like I take all these things these stories that moved me when I was growing up, and when I got the chance and the money and the means and the opportunity to create things, I put them all in a blender. I'm like, this is the character. And I've done it with Phantom Hawk, I did it with Bengali, I've done it with so many of my other characters. I used a melting pot approach. I took the best parts of all these things that inspired me and put them in there and stripped away what I didn't like.
There's nothing wrong
And
with that.
Bengali is probably, he's one of my best-selling books, and he's probably one that, even though I created Phantom Hawk and I love him very much, Bengali is probably one that I'm the most proud of, because like, who's going to read a story about a guy that is a sketch artist for the San Diego Police Department that fights crime at night,
Well, that's actually a good idea. I like that.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to use a reporter. I didn't want to use a cop. I didn't want to use a soldier, because I've done that in other books. I figured, like, what profession hasn't been used in comic books? And I'm like, police sketch artist, who's also a comic book fan, so it just made sense to me.
That's the construction worker superhero, for all the construction workers that are in the world, there should be a construction worker superhero. I know the wreck, but he's a
Steel
villain.
Grip Starkey.
Oh, that's right. Oh, there you go.
Alan Weiss, right?
I don't.
I remember everything, John.
John Henry Steele.
John Henry. Well, he construction. He was like an engineer. Like
that was an epic comic, I think.
When he first came out, I want to say he was blue collar, but
he built the armor and everything like that.
I was on a lot of drugs. It was the 90s. Everybody was. But unless my recruiter was asking, then
I was married in the 90s.
God, I missed the 90s. That was a fun time. Comic books, movies, like everything was just great. I think the Matrix had it right when they said the peak of human civilization was 1999, and then like we all laughed and scoffed, and then like we're here in 2025 going, I think the machines nailed it.
Yeah, if you guys like the show, like what you're watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost a dime.
Yeah, maybe they'll bring my drunk ass back on. I don't know.
So, John,
talk
to us a little bit about Heroic Tales.
Okay,
there we go.
Heroic Tales is my
awesome trailer, by the way.
Oh, thank you. It's my campaign that's active right now. It's on Fund My Comic. This is issue number 2. Here is the Renzo cover. I got a little business card. I got these little cards to made so I can hand them out to people when I talk to them in person. But Heroic Tales is my love letter to Bronze Age Marvel comics. Renzo's artwork to me looks like John Byrne and George Perez mixed together. So it's just, to me, it's, I'm 57, so the 80s were my sweet spot for comics. So what I'm trying to do is capture that era, meaning that every story is a standalone story. Every issue is complete. It's inexpensive for crowdfunding. It's $10, 2 stories, $5 a story, and each story has its own cover because it's a flip book. And the premise is it was going to be, I have a whole bunch of superhero ideas, and I want to debut all these superheroes. I started out with the Patriarch, who is an homage to all the good fathers out there. He's a good dad. He's a loving husband. He's a beloved superhero. He's just a good guy. He's everything positive about masculinity. He was a paramedic before he became a superhero, so he was always a good guy. I didn't tell his origin yet. That's going to be in the next issue. But I just wanted to counterbalance all of this stuff in the culture of talking bad about dads. The dads are always the butt of a joke. He's always a goofball,
bumbling idiot.
Yeah, he's a bumbling idiot. And when the Patriarch gets home, his wife isn't a harridan either. She's a sweet woman. They got 7 kids. they homeschool and they homestead because there's people out looking for the superhero. Jim Kelly is his name. He doesn't have a secret identity. He got his powers.
I didn't know that was his name.
Yeah, James Kelly. His wife is Marissa Kelly, and then he's got 7 kids. And
I like that he's Irish.
He's Irish and Italian. Yeah, I stole from me. And then his wife is Greek, and she's a Greek Orthodox. He was a Protestant, and he kind of
so Irish.
Yeah, and he basically
so Irish.
So that's going to be his story. He's meeting his in-laws. You know, I dated a Greek Orthodox girl, and I remember the Easter week was like 6-hour masses, everything like that. I want to put that in the story.
God, yeah.
Yeah. So I just wanted to give an homage, to shout out to all the good dads out there. People seem to like the patriarch, so he's my flagship character. So I'm spinning him off into his own comic, and then Heroic Tales is going to stay what I imagine it be. 2 different stories, 2 different heroes. So issue 2 is debuting. If you can scroll down, this is Mary Sue.
Oh, you're on Fun My Comic.
Yeah, it's on Fun My Comic. So this is Mary Sue. I was kind of playfully coming up with the idea of like, I want to write a Mary Sue character. And then I'm like, people are going to call me names or whatever. So I was like, I'm going to cut them off right at the pass and name my character Mary Sue.
There you go.
So Mary Sue is an actual Chinese last name. So she's an Irish. She's a Chinese immigrant, 3rd generation. Her grandparents escaped Mao Zedong. She's Roman Catholic. And back then it was convert, flee, or die. So they fled. They came to America, to Flushing, Queens, with nothing in their pocket, started up a convenience store, and now she's born into wealth. You know, it's a rags to riches story. She's pretty. She's got multiple PhDs. She's the perfect girl. So where do you go when you're already perfect? Well, now she has superpowers, and now she has to deal with the consequences of her superpowers.
Is this the cosmic cover? There you go, right there.
Yeah. That's a holdover image because I literally got those pictures the day before the campaign went live. And someone said, you should make because I was just having her model it just to sell T-shirts. And people were like, I'd buy that as a cover. So I was like, all right. So Luke Stone is making the cover. I forgot to message him today to see how his progress was.
Oh, Nerd Bacon.
Very cool.
Luke is awesome. Luke has been instrumentally. I wouldn't have a comic if not for Luke.
Luke's a good dude. Like he's a solid boy.
Right. Like not only is he hosted the site, he did my pre-press, and he pointed me to other guys to help me out and do stuff. You know what I mean? He connected me up with you know, I don't know if you guys are all artists, so you're not hiring people to do art, but
that's not true. I do hire people to do art.
Okay. But what I'm saying is there's scammers out there. And, you know, if Luke recommends a guy, then you know the guy's solid. You know what I mean?
I've got a few good recommendations from Luke.
Yeah, Luke is a good guy. So this is the patriarch cover. This is the patriarch. He's a boy. A sinkhole opened up, and a boy fell down the sinkhole, and the patriarch has to go down. You know how it is. It's too crumbly. They can't send the machinery down to rescue the kid.
I thought they get Lassie.
Yeah, it's like Lassie. Tommy fell in a well. So patriarch goes down and finds out he was abducted by the subterranean. So there we go.
John, who did the artwork for these covers?
This is Renzo Rodriguez. Renzo Rodriguez did the artwork. The patriarch cover was colored by Daniel de la Silva Rodriguez, and the Mary Sue cover was colored by Oscar Carrano. Like,
yeah, Renzo just don't let up, does he?
This is Renzo's best work. Oh,
that dude don't miss.
No, that is awesome, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And Marcus, you read the Mary Sue story.
I read the Mary Sue story. It's John's best story.
All right, so
it's twisted. There's a great twist at the end. It reminded me a little of, that Roy Thomas Englehart without being as wordy as them.
Yeah,
it really fit that time. And it was violent and stuff, but it wasn't over. I didn't feel like it was overly violent. It all fit.
Yeah, there's
I mean that as a compliment, I hope, John, by the way.
Right. Scroll back up. I want to talk about those covers. But this is Jose Garcia. One of the things about the subterranean is he's underground and these mushrooms grow all over him. He's disgusting. And when you hit him, the mushrooms break and these hallucinogenic spores come out.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, Jose Garcia's got to draw this. Like his artwork is so hallucinogenic and trippy. It's like made for him. And he was like, yeah, that sounds cool. And I just told him the concept of the Subterranean, and he drew this. He drew the Mushroom Men. It was awesome, you know.
Oh yeah.
And then for so that's Jose Garcia draw the Patriarch versus the Subterranean. And then this is Josh Howard. He did Dead at 17.
Yeah.
He draws the cutest girls. So I was just like, I gotta get a Josh Howard to draw.
Now Mary Sue, she's got like a scar going on here. Like
yeah, that's
burnt. Is that what it is?
Yeah, if you scroll down, you'll see how she gets the scar.
Okay.
The interior, and that's Martina Marcota. She did Lady Alchemy with Von Claus. You know, and I sent her a T-shirt, just like, hey, if I get a pretty girl to model my T-shirt, I'll sell more. And she's like, okay, fine. And everyone's like, you gotta make a cover for that. So
John got game.
My wife's right here. Watch what you say. No, I'm just the Patriarch's got game. This is what he would rather be doing than being a superhero. But
what I'd rather be doing.
So that's him and his wife. He's saying, I'm taking the day off. I'm exhausted. This is literally the day after the last issue. He's like, I got to take a day. You know, I'm just going to stay in bed. And she's like, oh, good. I'll make breakfast. I'll wake the kids. We'll you know, they want to spend time with you. And he's like, this is awesome. She goes to take a shower. He does a dumb thing. He turns on the news. So she's talking about like the day's plans. This is going to be awesome. He's watching the news.
Damn, Renzo.
Yeah, Renzo. And as you can see, she is disfigured. You know,
yeah,
tight-lipped about that. And then when she comes out of the shower, he's flying away because
getting dressed in midair. What a pimp.
Because Martin is a little Martin's 9 years old. He's fell down. As you scroll down, you can see the hole just opened up in the middle of the baseball game. He's been down there for almost 24 hours. Damn. And of course, the mayor over here is like, where is the Patriarch? That panel right over here, the word balloon is like, what were you doing that was more important than this? You know,
Egging my wife.
Yeah, he
no attitude.
Yeah. And that's Regina Lopez, the stalking reporter.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she's got a story. You know, they give him a tennis ball. He uses that to focus on. He uses his like far sight abilities. Nice. And he just says, I can hear him breathing, but I can't see or anything like that. He's still alive. And, you know, and then he goes down to rescue him.
Does the Superman drill down?
Yeah. Well, he's using his telekinesis to brace the walls because he doesn't want anything to crumble on the kid. You know, no.
Very cool.
You know, and then if you scroll down, you'll see the Mary Sue interior artwork. So this is, yeah. So you see this lab accident. This is why her face is all scarred up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I love this because I just said there's a portal where these monsters are coming out and this Kirby crackle. That was all I described. Renzo was like, got it. You know, he got the Kirby crackle. He knows it all.
He definitely nailed it.
Yeah. So she's got a big old scar on her face from this. I just thought it would be like a, you know, she's perfect, but she's got a flaw. You know what I mean? Like I just wanted to have an outward flaw to show that she does have an internal flaw. That Marcus, do you get where I'm going? Don't give any spoilers, but do you get what happened?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Yeah. And next issue, and this is Philip Manning. He's like my Lex Luthor. He you know, I always thought I love Lex Luthor, but I'm like, wouldn't Lex Luthor want superpowers? Like, if you live in a world where there's, you know, you could fall in a nuclear reactor and become Firestorm and stuff like that, you know, wouldn't you be using your vast wealth to gain super? So that's what he's doing. So yeah, Mary doesn't realize that he's a villain. He didn't really do anything well, he did villainous things, but nothing overtly villainous things. You know, he did businessman things that are bad. But like, so this is the first supervillain thing that he did, and nobody knows about it because he's sneaky. And scroll up, this woman right here, that's his lawyer, and I'm. Oh my God. She is the most evil person in my whole series. I cannot, you know, I literally have the devil in the first issue, and she's more evil. I can't wait to tell her story.
Is that because you hate lawyers?
Oh yeah, lawyers, politicians.
My dad was a lawyer. I'm not talking to you anymore.
Damn.
But yeah,
my dad is a lawyer. Actually, you'd like him though.
Yes, I'm of course.
Even though he's a lawyer.
You gotta, and this is funny. You see how her shirt is ripped. In the script, it was her bra was ripped off, but you don't see anything. Her hand was always covering everything. I'm trying to say, Renzo drew it like that. And he goes, no, that's my girl, Mary Sue. I like, he's very protective.
That's cool. That's cool. Definitely.
But he sexed up Patriarch's wife. He had no problems because I didn't tell him to make that explicit.
So softcore porn's okay for Patriarch's wife. Mary Sue.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
Nick Garber,
see, this is
symbol I used in City of Heroes. Yeah, it's the Roman symbol of the
the laurels.
Yeah.
No, I just remember it being used quite a bit in City of Heroes. I used it too. I do like that symbol. I think it's really cool.
Yeah. Well, because like his name is the Patriarch. It's a Roman Greek word.
Totally makes sense. Totally makes sense.
He's got the purple and gold from the Roman emperors, and then the white symbolizes.
It's tight, dude.
This is the thing I love about
T-shirts?
John's stuff.
All right, I'm gonna have to go back and
Is
change my
that
play.
he's focused on telling stories.
That's you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I just wanted the issue. I didn't know there was T-shirts. Now I got to go back and get the damn T-shirt.
You can get 1 and 2 if you're missing. There's a digital kit. So I have a bundle for issue 1 and issue 2. If anybody wants issue 1 right away, you could go to the other Fund My Comic, Heroic Tales 1, and I'll put that in the mail tomorrow. But if you back it on this, the shipping is configured together, so you're gonna have to wait. These are the cards, a set of cards for all the characters.
Nice.
Yeah, Renzo did all the art.
Yeah, he did great cards.
Daniel did the colors, except Ron Mosicki did the suit. Because he did the backup story.
I have a question about that, John. Are you gonna
get a good partnership with Renzo, dude? That's what
Renzo is the best. I was just talking to him today. I love that guy. What were you saying, Marcus?
Are you going to continue with Unheroic Tales?
Well, yeah, because I want to tell the story of Philip Manning. So I'll probably put another.
Eventually, right?
Yeah, eventually. But
you have so much going on. I understand. I just wondered about that.
Yeah, issue 3 is going to continue Mary Sue's story. Then it's going to introduce, my Batman type guy, the Raven, and then issue 4, I'm not telling any character names yet, but it's going to explore time travel and multi dimensions. And then issue 5, it's a boy and his dog story, and then I'll probably tell the story of a Captain Atlas, the greatest superhero to ever exist.
That's very cool, dude. You got a good thing going.
No, thank you, Don. And Don, don't worry, I got ideas for you, but I know you're busy. But it all depends. I got to get this campaign numbers up because the way I work is I paid for my first issue, and then the first issue campaign paid for the second issue. So now what we're trying to do is fund issue 3. So, No,
man. Hey, whatever. I'm ready when you are. I can always make time. No big deal.
And I got another comic in the works that Oscar and Tonic Bowl and myself are working on.
That might be your best idea.
What? Eddie's doomed.
Eddie is doomed.
Eddie is doomed. It's Love and Rockets meets.
That's
Christ
a fantastic idea.
It's Eddie. He's a 35-year-old supermarket. He actually works for Sue Mart. There you go. You have some information.
Sue Mart.
He works for Mary Sue's father, and it's set in the 80s. And his father's a cop who's retired, and he's like, your mom and sister died in a car accident. The house is too big. I'm retired. I'm going down to Florida. And Eddie's like, how can you do this to me?
Hey, you guys talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I got to take care of a few things. Got to check on Mama Donna. I'll be right back.
So Eddie's so selfish. He's like, you're ruining my life. So Eddie goes down to the comic book store to get some, commiserate with his buddies. And he finds out that there's a comic called The Doomed Earth, which is, it's Crisis on Infinite Earths. There's a comic company called Top Comics, and they're not selling too well, so they're, restarting their continuity all over again. And Eddie's like, what's going on? The real world's ending, and the comic book world's ending, and he just can't handle it. So there you go. It's kind of making fun of myself. That's why the sticker says, "You're all Eddie." Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more mature, but I'll let people know when that campaign launches. And then Renzo and I are working on a top secret project that I just like teasing that we're working on a top secret project.
Shoot.
Yeah, so that's it. I could talk forever. And I don't want to take advantage.
John, one of the things that really sold me is that you are story centric with characters as opposed to character centric. Like, because we hear a lot like we're all creative folks. We got tons and tons and tons of characters, but what I love is that like you're like, I got tons of stories. What happens? There's characters in there, and they're really cool.
Well, not to be mean or disrespectful or anything, but
yeah, I'm not trying to throw
no,
shade
no,
at
no.
all.
I'm saying I have an answer to that. I can't draw, so I can, you know what I mean. So I can't
And
draw.
I appreciate that because then I get work.
Right. So I'm constantly thinking of characters and stories and stuff like that. And plus, me and my buddies have been playing role playing games since 1983.
Right.
I still play this role playing game. So I'm this freak weirdo that has notebooks full of continuity, and every time we play, I write down what happened. So the next time the bad guy shows up, you know, he remembers the plot and stuff like that. So I got like 40 years of cool stories to cherry pick and then change and put them in. So all these stories are stuff that happened 20, 30 years ago. Me and my friends around a table with some chili and fun. Do any of you guys role play games like Dungeons and Dragons? Or anything?
Yeah.
I'm the Army turned me on to
No.
D&D.
Yeah, I've never met a military guy that didn't play Dungeons and Dragons. You know.
Yeah, it's so weird. We were like so secretive about it, but we were like all playing. Like
Right,
we
yeah.
were playing with like other platoons.
I kept it a
It's so
secret
weird.
for the longest time. I was deathly afraid that people.
I
were gonna
wish you
find
still kept it a secret. God. Just messing
Well, I
with you,
mean, a
John.
lot of those campaigns
messing
that I
with
was involved with, I just kind of like turned them into superhero books. So,
Well, that's why I love
That's
this,
what's happening here. Yeah.
because this is Dungeons and Dragons, but it's a superhero system.
and then like when we got bored with D&D, we went on to Heroes.
Just messing with you, John.
I know.
Like, the books in the living room, but we got on to
You
Heroes.
grow up with my mom. My mom makes Donna look like a lovebird. My mom was mean. What were you saying there, Nick? I'm sorry.
Just that we would go back and forth between D&D and then Heroes as far as RPGs. So
Yeah, Heroes
and
was a
then-
good one.
Then City of Heroes
I ran
came
a lot
out,
of-
so now I actually get to create my character in a digital space. And then DC Universe Online came on, and I was like, oh man, like so all my characters were all what you see in APOGEE comics and my comic titles. So
Yeah, that's like such a stereotype when you play Dungeons and Dragons. We should make a book out of this. We should, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
And then Critical
I
Hero
eventually
came
did
out,
at
and they
30 years old. I was like, Nick, you should probably make a comic based on some of your characters. And I'm like, yeah, I will one day. And then I realized, fuck, I'm 30, man. I should probably get on this.
I started when I was 56. You know, there's no
It's
better
not-
time.
It's never too late.
Yeah, no better
It's never
time than
too
right
late.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 46 years old. I'm still working on comics. All it does is cost me money, but I love it, so I keep doing it.
Yeah.
You know, I'll never get bored of creating comic books. Never.
Yeah,
You know,
I got like 10 issues of Heroic Tales planned. The thing is, now that I'm pulling the Patriarch out, I got Patriarchs to, so I'm like, should I put this in this comic? Should I put this in that comic? You know, but it's good. 'cause
Right. That decision making.
you know, because I'm leading up to the Thanos threat, but you can't just throw Thanos in issue 1. You know what I mean? Like you got
No.
approach introducing all the heroes, and then there'll be
That's a movie problem though, because they almost have to do that in issue 1 now.
You have
Right.
to hint it. You have to tease it.
right.
And then my solution to that was doing a 8-page comic book for Free Comic Book Day in like 2018 called War Drums, where it was an 8-page story about all the characters that are going to be involved in this really huge fight against Zedagoth, the creator of Bengali. You know, and it was well received, and probably because it was free. But then I started selling it for like $2 because it's like War Drums right there. Some of my best artwork is on that cover. I'll have you know.
Now, is this
looks
all
pretty
made
bad.
up? Is this inspired by mythology or a story or anything, or is this right out of your head?
It's a little bit of my love for Lovecraft.
Oh, okay. I just want to say my comic book is superheroes, Dungeons and Dragons, and Lovecraft mushed together in a blender. So,
Yes. So I was raised Catholic, Irish Catholic. I'm
too.
so there's a lot. lot of Catholic.
Hey, go get a room, guys. Go get a room.
Hey, leave us alone.
My
I can't-
God.
I
Come
can't
in and
help
work the camera for us, buddy. Keep it up. I ain't gonna
Let me
get
set up the cameras.
All you had to do was
Like
ask.
3 shots.
dirty whore.
He already said he had an OnlyFans page. Now
I do.
What happened to
Now
Doc?
I can start filming graphic content if we have everything right. This
I don't
is
even have to
two
change my
dudes.
name. I can be on
He's gonna be
your
a
own.
writer and an artist in a room.
Flo
He's gonna be telling me what he wants, and I'm just gonna be drawing it. That's the content right there.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Mama Donna's feet were
yes.
giving
For
her a hard time.
$29.99, you can see the video.
Oh,
Two
well, I
guys
hope Mama
doing
Donna's
shit.
feeling a little better.
Yeah, we got some
Yeah,
medicine.
yeah,
She should
absolutely.
be all right. She got
Hey,
real
Tank,
bad.
I think Nick was asking. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's fine. I was just talking about she gets neuropathy in her legs real bad sometimes, and she just needs
I
to
have
get
that
on.
too.
Yeah.
I had that in my right. Well, most of my extremities after the stroke. Like my left hand
Oh, you got a stroke?
always feels like it's
Tingling?
asleep along
Yeah.
with my feet. Yeah, and then I get that weird nerve pain that causes my leg to do this like weird twinge thing.
Yeah.
Right.
She
laugh,
takes
laugh.
stuff called Neurontin. Do you take that too?
No, I haven't taken anything for it.
Oh, okay. Because you're so tough. We
I
get it.
tried creams and shit like that, and like nothing works. So I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna raw dog this. So
Hell yeah.
Hey, Nick, did Tank answer your question in the private chat? I think you meant it for
he
Tank.
did not.
How was he sharing his screen?
Oh,
How was he sharing his
was,
screen?
was there a
I'd rather
question for
share
me?
my screen than my fucking face. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he's doing a virtual. It's a virtual, right? Virtual cam.
What do you want to share?
It's a,
Yeah, so what I've got, I use OBS and I'm using a virtual camera.
Okay.
And so that's like why I've got the little dancing waifu of the day from Fantasy Star Online
Yeah, I
too.
was wondering how to-
And then my smell-o-vision over here. Hi.
Nick,
Your epic
you can
beard.
actually do it here. You could, if you go to settings and then go to your camera
Okay.
and go to virtual camera, and that'll be your computer screen instead of your face on
won't-
StreamYards.
Oh, and well, it's not giving me that. It's just giving me the default.
Oh, it's in your you go to your settings, you go to camera,
Settings,
and then if you have an OBS virtual camera running, it has to be
Oh.
active for it to
Oh,
register.
okay. So that's it right there. I have to have OBS running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I do. I'm
But
I'm gonna have to
Nick,
do that.
I saw that you were a fellow man of this one time in Baghdad.
Yeah, this one time in the shitbox.
This one time in Baghdad. Yeah, I know. I would. I because you're like, yeah. I saw this post. It was like nearly 20 years ago. You know, you were in Baghdad, and I was like, holy cow!
Oh, I saw that
Because
post, yeah.
yesterday I just celebrated my 20th year back from Baghdad.
Nice.
We're coming up on that. I got back from Baghdad in 2006 January. We're
Holy
getting
cow!
ready to
So
have
you
our-
were.
I was there in the same time, probably.
Yeah, you
I
were
was at
the
Falcon.
guys who were there right after us with Third ID.
Yeah, I was there in Fob Falcon.
I first calf.
Man,
First
you guys
cab.
had all the fun. I was on
Yeah.
a friggin' boat, man. We just
Hey, it's
launched
cool, man.
missiles.
Not everybody's infantry, bro.
Well, hey, well, you know, I was glorified infantry. I
You're an
was
MP?
I was a tanker without a tank. You can put that together, chat.
No, I love my tank brothers, man. They took down an entire village for me on
Oh,
accident.
dude, we love that.
And by takedown is because they had a brand new gunner, and he just shot from the main gun through the fucking town.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It
Yeah.
may have been a war crime, but it's never a war crime the first time.
That's
So,
right. It's never a war crime the first time.
How'd you should have got out the way?
but
That's
holy
right.
shit, man! It's like I was a newly minted staff sergeant, and I was like, "Hey, man, we're taking fire over here. Can you do something about that?" He's like, "Yeah, I got you, Sergeant." He fucking turns the
Oh
main
my
gun,
goodness.
and I thought he was going to fire the coax. I thought he was going to fire the 50, and he just
Right?
fucking let one rip through the main gun. And I'm like,
Oh, dude.
and
If
the
you don't
look
like
on
what we're
everybody's
talking
face was
about,
like,
send all hate mail to I don't give a shit, you're not American.com.
send it from maybe don't shoot at fucking usforces.com.
That's right. Be friendly. We're gonna be the nicest Americans you'll ever meet.
That's right.
Oh my
Don't
God,
start
like-
none, won't be none.
Exactly. That's the worst PTSD because, like, I'll get those Facebook memories of shit, And I'm seeing pictures of me back in Baghdad where I was like fucking 180 pounds, twisted steel and sex appeal. And I'm like, that's the real PTSD right there, is that I'm never going to be that fucking awesome ever again. No matter how many comic books I make, no matter how many fans I have, I'm never going to be as awesome as 26-year-old fucking Nick in Baghdad wearing DCUs doing cool guy shit. I'm never going to be that badass ever again.
Hey, at least you had that stupid white cap like I had, man.
Oh, God.
Friggin' Navy hats, they suck balls. You only ever really wear them when you go into port. Most times,
when you wear
we just
your Cracker Jacks, right? Don't you guys usually wear your Cracker Jacks?
Yeah, those fucking things. Now they got fatigues. They don't have the bell bottom dungarees on it. I don't guess they do.
They're not even rocking the blue camo shit anymore.
Really? Damn.
No, they're rocking like the Marpat.
I guess they got tired of trying to blend in with the water.
Yeah.
Hey, Don.
Well, I mean, so I operate in San Diego, man. I see the Navy boys.
Next week, could you wear your sailor hat?
I don't have it anymore, dude.
Oh, we got to get you one, man.
Dude, the second I got out, I tossed all that shit.
Oh, I know,
I'm gonna have to order him one. Gilligan hat?
I kept my dress blues and my dress whites for a long time. And then the malls got to them, so I don't have those anymore.
Which is funny because I come from a Navy family, so I was like the black sheep when I joined the fucking landlubber shit.
Oh, wow.
Like my grandfather, my dad was a SEAL. My grandfather was a frogman and then became a rigger. So they're looking at me like, we're a Navy family, Nick. What are you doing? I'm like, I don't like deep water. And I don't like fucking boats, man.
Yeah, I couldn't swim.
And then what did the Army do? They made me a scout swimmer. It's like, yeah, you're going in the water, bud. I'm like, fuck.
We're gonna teach. Well, yeah, no, that's drown proofing.
I was an expert marksman in the Army and everything, and all I ever did was get to talk on the radio. I never got to carry. Oh, I carried the 45 for a little while, and occasionally I'd have the M16. But other than that, I was basically on the radio.
I ain't gonna complain too much about my time in Baghdad, though. They gave me some cool
in your
shit.
defense, Don, you have a face for the radio.
I appreciate
wow.
you. I appreciate you. And then don't hurt me.
Pick for porn, damn it.
Don't confront me, baby. It's all good. I know the truth. It don't hurt. Except when I cry in my pillow.
Ginger's getting an erection. He loves Navy boys.
Well, we'll talk later.
Just bring a pack of crayons.
Tank, look, I'm using the virtual cam. I got this going over here.
Oh, let me see what you got. What you got? Look at that.
See, this is a one-man OBS virtual cam setup. I have this other thing right here, but I've got.
Omer, I got a question, man.
See,
I got a question.
Yeah,
I've seen some of your early work. It's a lot different than this more stylized style that you're going for. So, what caused this switch?
For what part? Like the between now?
Yeah, like I saw some stuff from like I want to say it was like 2010, and it was it was a lot different.
Dog shit.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. Like it's not dog shit now either. Like we wouldn't be friends if your shit was dog shit. I mean, we probably would be friends, but I would have said shit about your dog shit, and you would have got mad or something, and we wouldn't be friends anymore. But no, but there's like a huge put that back up.
How do you do that? How do you put that little image up there in the corner?
So that style is a lot different.
Yeah,
than
it's
your
a
usual
virtual
style.
OBS.
Omer is.
I started drawing a shitload more. I don't know. I just started drawing. Okay, so like
it was just a natural switch.
Drawing way more. Yeah. What I did was I did the Inktober bit, and I started just drawing a shitload more, and I just wanted to be better.
That shit will improve.
I do have an Omer trading card, Phantom Hawk that you did for me years ago.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, so like since the
I don't know
Phantom
where
Hawk
it is.
piece that I did for you back in the day, like I
Did a
think I've
couple ones.
become a lot better since then. So yeah, I have it here.
Dude, don't take
anybody
this
wants to
the wrong
see it,
way,
can I
but
share it?
since you've been on the studio with us, you have markedly improved.
Yeah,
Get the wrong way.
because you guys
As you
you guys make me want to be better. You guys make me
Yeah,
want to be better.
I agree.
Well, I'm already the best I can be.
I need you guys to talk shit about my artwork so I can get better. I'd like to
Okay,
get
you
better.
suck. How's that?
No, I need something a little more constructive. Just that's a generalization, asshole. What
You
the
suck
fuck?
talking,
man.
man. How about
Just
that?
show
Look,
something.
I worked as an art director and submissions editor for over a decade. Send me your stuff. I'll send it back with a red pen.
Oh shit, you fucked up now, Nick.
All right.
No, for real. Like
To be honest,
know,
I don't think I'm gonna get a much red pen shit, but there's
oh,
every little bit helps.
I don't know.
I
I like, dude. When I get into that mindset, oh my god, dude, I could eat Jim Lee for breakfast.
I have to send you some of my shit too, man. I
You
love
want a
getting
job as an art director?
Unfortunately, I'm swamped.
God
Are we
damn
just
it.
handing jobs?
It's always the
out?
guys that are gonna make shit better that are swamped. God damn it.
I know. Dude, I'm already working on what 2 books right now. I've got number 3 and number 4 in the wings.
No, but I'll
just
send you
like-
some of the pages I'm working on because
Yeah, anytime I can help, it's like I say, I'm your friendly neighborhood force multiplier.
I do love
yeah,
it.
when I saw that I was like, is he an 18 series?
19. You're close enough.
Yeah,
Well,
I was
here's
off by
something I'm
one.
working on.
What's up, Don? What the fuck is this?
This is from Sea Lunar 2, page number 1.
Dude, that's looking so good, man.
Dude running. This
I
is
love
the
that.
young prince right here. He's running in the valley. He hears the roar behind him.
The first
And I
three
was-
panels give me an erection, and then that crazy creature shows up and takes it
I
away.
was a little concerned because when I first sketched this out, it looked a little too cartoonish. But I said, fuck it, I'm going to embrace it.
You know,
I
you
think it
look
looks good.
like Ron Bosicki's art. You know,
And then he turns around, he's covered it. He's draped in the shadow of the beast. And then he turns around, and there it is. That's a Nortos from the planet Amaphex.
It looks like the Dilophosaurus.
And I got this from a Jurassic Park still.
There you go. There it is. That's why it looks like a Dilophosaurus.
I was like,
man,
yeah,
it's
man, what's
scary as
up?
hell.
Reference, baby. Reference.
everybody loves dinosaurs.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
you got to do what you
That's
got to
what
do.
we ask on our podcast. We'll ask a couple of questions about we call them the religion questions. And then the third one is, since nobody asks you anymore, what's your favorite dinosaur?
Oh, dude, are you ever going to finish this piece? Homer.
Well, it's done inking. I need to color it, and it's
I
just
bet
a
you a
one-page
dog.
story.
Dude, scanning in
Homer,
high
what's
risk.
this
Send
for,
that
man?
fucker to me. Let me color it.
That is awesome.
Oh
Seriously, let me
yeah.
color
I
it.
have it scanned. Yeah,
I would love to color all those little body parts.
Oh my
I
god.
sent it to John.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
weird like that.
Which
This is John's character, the patriarch.
Oh,
John,
shit. Bogan Raid.
Longbox.
Bogan Raid. Here we go.
Man, that's cool.
What's
as
up?
shit,
What's up,
man.
Bogan Raid?
Thank you, Bogan.
Yeah, I
Come on
shared
in
the
there.
Phantom Hawks I drew. I shared the Phantom Hawks that I drew for Nick back in the day, the fan art.
Oh yeah, that's
Dude,
I have
that's
that.
nice.
I have that.
Dude, your
somewhere.
inking is always on point. I'll give you that. Your inking is always on point.
Omer used to talk shit about my inking. I'm just saying. All the time.
Oh, I heard that
Well, I
story.
just-
Yeah.
All the time. Nick, I love
Yeah,
your line
you were-
work, but your ink sucked dick.
It's definitely early days. I can
That's
tell.
Yeah, I didn't say suck dick.
I don't know, man. You
I
implied
said-
it. It was pretty bad. Like I felt
Homer's
ashamed.
nasty, man.
I think I just said suck.
Homer of the past was mean.
I got so offended that I
Yeah,
became his
yeah.
friend. I
Past
was so
Homer was
insulted.
mean.
I'm like, this guy needs to be my friend.
This
Well, come
guy's
on,
an
show some
asshole.
shit, Nick. We'll
Oh,
critique
you want
shit right
okay.
now. Come on, let's
Okay.
do it.
Hold on. I'll show you some of the progress of the inking.
Bring it, son.
I'm gonna see if I can pull out a Nick piece that I inked of Glitch. That Nick
Who is that?
drew.
This is Phantom Hawk. This is the homage cover to Jim Lee's Batman and Catwoman. I think it was number 4. But I used Phantom Hawk as opposed to Batman. Instead of the Joker, I used Black Shroud, character from the books. And then for Catwoman, I used Corvid and Sparrow, which is coming out later this year.
That is awesome.
It is
some other
awesome.
shit I drew.
You have problems with your art? You shouldn't.
Right?
Yeah, now that ink piece, the fully inked piece on the left is balls out badass.
Yeah, that is great.
And
that was all brush.
The way you got dude draped in the shadows, that's killer.
That is awesome.
I especially love the texture on the brick.
Oh God. And this is going to sound weird. I don't know anybody else that does artwork, and they're like, when they do inks and when it's dry, they run their fingers across the page. Like the feel of it is just like amazing.
Yeah, to feel it. Yeah,
I got
it's awesome. Yeah,
I can say he does that because I bought original art from it and I got herpes.
I only give syphilis. There's some Bengali stuff that I did. I got the cover of issue 2 right here.
Nice stuff. That is awesome. I love that one on the left, man. That is awesome.
This is nice stuff.
This one? Hold on. I'm mirrored right here.
That design on that window is pretty badass. That really frames the character very well.
Yeah, I did a Google search for like Catholic windows, like church windows. And that's what showed up. And I was like, oh, that is perfect. That's going to look so awesome behind him to frame the character.
Who's your influences?
Jim Lee, Neil Adams.
I see some Mike Turner and David Finch in there too.
Mike Turner, David Finch, Splat, Mishima. Like, oh my God. The list is pretty damn long. And I've thrown them all in a blender, and I decided that's going to be my style.
Most definitely. I can see it. I can definitely see the Finch and the Michael Turner in there.
Yeah. And Michael Turner, God bless his soul.
Yeah, dude.
Amazing at what he did.
Did we lose Dolan while I was gone? Did he leave?
Eaten by wildebeests. Poor bastard.
Damn hot feast that I did.
I don't even know what happened to Duck Bacon.
Yeah, he just left, dude.
Yeah,
he showed his logo and then he fucked right off. I don't know what happened. I guess he got mad or something.
Or he lost his video game.
I don't know. Something. He'll be all right.
Well,
he probably had to go eat dinner.
Oh, wait. Here's some ink pieces from War Drums that I really like. Like I said, War Drums is probably my piece de resistance of some of the best work I did.
Oh, nice, dude. Very nice.
I got
that's gorgeous.
Top left.
Stupid in the heavy.
That is a strong opening panel right there, top left.
Yeah, no, beautiful framing, great eye flow.
So, and all my successes, I give credit to the guys that influenced me throughout the years.
Oh shit! Hell yes!
Great,
dude. Your line work is very strong.
Yeah, why are you working for Marvel or DC or Image? You know,
because he knows better.
Good.
He likes getting paid for his work.
Yeah.
Oh, they that
it's disgusting.
Then the cover for War Drums.
Oh hell yeah! Great composition. Great composition.
And that was a
very nice.
Like when I started,
kind of what I want. I was saying I want like a double page spread of my, in Rob Liefeld story. That's kind of like how
I don't even want to show my early stuff, dude.
Is that Swamp Thing?
Swamp Thing?
Sure is.
Jags. Said at the same time.
I love Swamp Thing.
Nice.
Fighting an alligator.
Hell yeah. Alligator.
I had that image in my head for like 3 months. And I was like, I got to draw this. Let's see what else we got.
I tried to draw an alligator without reference one time. I drew a crocodile. I felt like an asshole.
Why would you do that? Why would you draw an alligator without reference? What possession?
So that's the portfolio that I throw out.
Anybody else get that? No?
I did.
Yes, I got it.
My artwork was so like around 2018, 2019 is when I feel like I really came into my own. I stopped trying to be Jim Lee, the rabbit.
I will never forget what Ralph Macchio, Marvel editor, told me when I went to San Diego Comic-Con back in 1992. And I showed him my portfolio. He said, all I was doing, dude, was emulating Jim Lee. I had all the Wolverines, all the X-Men poses. I could hands down do it, right? He said, this is great, but I don't know. We already have a Jim Lee. He said, you need to go back and develop who you are. I want to know who Don Edwards is.
But it's like, bro, I'm Jim Lee at
come show me your work. And I took that as a blanket fuck you. because I was young, stupid. My ego was way bigger than my actual shoe size. And
well, the way I look at it, man, if you're gonna reach for the sun, you're gonna reach for the stars, and you only get as close.
But
to
you
the
know what?
moon,
I'm
it's still pretty
glad.
good.
I'm glad I never really went that direction because number one, I don't think I would have been artistically mature enough or mentally mature enough, and any kind of rejection or anything like that would have effed me up. You know what I mean? I'm glad that
I get you.
was able to get out of it long enough to come back and rediscover it on my own terms and develop into what I am today, which is a flaming asshole. But yeah,
like my love of
Yay,
comics
emphasis
originated
on
with
the
Hollywood's
flaming.
Daredevil.
You said it. I
I
didn't.
I love
So
working
it's-
in indie comics, man. Love it.
I do too, man, because I have all this creative freedom to do the things that I want to do,
Exactly.
to do stories the way I wanted to tell them, and they may be
right.
inspired by some of the stories I read when I was a kid.
You are not beholden to a house style or anything.
No,
like that.
no, I don't have to draw like fucking Liefeld, which I can
Exactly.
if I de-evolve my shit. But I like having this style that's uniquely my own, and hopefully, probably years after I'm dead, someone's gonna like, oh, that's a Nick Garber drawing,
Hell yeah.
And you can see the influences too. You can see the Neil Adams influence. You can see the Jim Lee influence. You can see on the inking style. You can see the Scott Williams.
Mhm.
These are all the people that I study because I admire them. I admire them because they're masters of their craft.
Yep.
So if I can take that and I can merge it into an amalgamation style, I don't think I failed anywhere.
No,
If I take everything that's good that I like and I put it into my art, which I do best that I can, and like shit, man, like I've had bad reviews on my comics. I post them on my site, because I think I should post the bad shit as well as the good shit. This guy is like this guy is the 8th grade guy that drew comics that probably should have drawn comics. And I'm like, all right, cool. So it inspires me to get better. It inspires me to like evolve.
Right.
And then I get to meet people like you and see your art styles. And Marcus's Phantom Hawk drawing is amazing.
Oh, I'm about to.
I would make that a cover.
Tell you, people sleep on Marcus Kelligrew. They should not. The man is a beast. I'm telling
I
you.
can't sleep on the motherfucker I just met Wednesday.
No, I mean at large.
So,
I've been working on this a long time.
yeah, it doesn't matter how long you worked on it. It looks amazing. It's got like
Oh,
a
I meant
machinist
not this-
style to it. It's got that
Yeah,
early
I'm
Marvel
old.
style to it. I
Comics,
love
because
it.
have Marcus
I want to make it an alt cover. I want to buy it from you, to be honest.
I have Marcus
buy
on,
it from me.
on deck for a story that I want to do.
Ah,
Marcus is good, man. It's a 6-year-old prodigy, bro.
it's 60. That's right. I'm a 60-year-old prodigy. Well, I'm not 60 yet. I will be 60.
I said 56.
Celebrate,
No,
bro.
I'm 59. I'm seriously.
Just go with the 56. It's just the 9
okay.
turned backwards.
Can't
Just
wait
go
to
with
mention them.
I want to be 69. You know what I'm saying?
No, but seriously, Marcus, I want to buy that cover off. I want to buy that drawing off you. I want it.
Oh, you can have it.
No, I want to pay
I'm
you
almost
for it. I
done.
want to
I
give
just
you
gotta
money
get
for your
dirtier.
papers.
What cover? I didn't see it, Marcus. What are you drawing?
Oh,
Pop
I'm
it
drawing
up.
this.
Look how fucking cool that is.
Ah,
It's extremely dynamic.
No,
dude.
dude.
Shadowing is killer, dude.
Dude,
it
Marcus freaking
that
brought it
looks like
today.
John
He
Burt.
brought
Are
it.
you not seeing John Buscema in this right there?
I was just
This
saying
is John
Burt.
Buscema.
It's all
Or-
John
yeah?
Buscema. That's not.
Buscema.
That's really true.
It is fucking inspiring, bro. Like I can't.
Oh, thank you so much.
That is
People
so
don't
good.
know. They will. They will. People
I'll
will
give you
know.
$100 for it. How's that sound?
How much?
100?
Sure. That sounds great.
Cool. Because
Oh, fuck that. 150.
Marcus, that-
150. Keep it going.
No.
150.
Oh, you sons of bitches! You're gonna fucking outbid me, you motherfuckers.
No, I'm not lying.
Marcus, now show us the John the Sal Buscema you traced it off of.
Oh, that's not fair, bro.
Let's do that light
Yeah,
box.
man.
That's a unique.
It's a manga reference.
Yeah, damn it!
Omer, why do you gotta be so vicious?
You leave
I'm
my
playing-
homies
If he
alone.
I
wasn't,
love
would you be
Marcus. He's
concerned?
awesome.
Is that the patriarch killing Santa Claus?
That ain't
Yeah,
Santa Claus. That's
well,
underpants.
Underpants Claus.
Shit, God damn it. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, we lost Omer because he was talking shit.
He's got 7 kids. He's got to stay on good time with Santa Claus.
Santa is a character in John's world.
Yep.
Look at those
John, I remember everything.
Yeah.
Got him pissing himself too. Look at that.
Yeah.
Poor Santa.
Nice little poo.
It's the tiny details that matter.
I can't keep working on this.
I can't find myself to finish
Right,
it because it's so mean.
I want to come up with a Christmas story.
Nick, DM me, and I'll get you the PayPal, and we'll send it out to you.
The friggin' what is it?
I'm not lying, dude. That's going to be an alt cover for the Phantom Hawk Resolute. That's going to come out. I'll probably be cover C.
Wow, thank you.
Very nice. Look at that.
I really
I
appreciate
like
it.
that. I like that classic style.
Yeah.
I love it.
What's that?
Hey guys, I got a jet. I still got a little bit of stuff I got to pick up from outside.
Gotta get
So,
your ass out there and finish that yard work, boy.
yeah,
That's right.
Isn't it dark out
But
there?
I-
Golly,
Put on the
shit
floodlight.
to me.
yeah, absolutely.
Homer, isn't it dark out there?
Yeah, it's dark. It's just stuff I got to
careful,
pick
man.
up. I got to clean up a little
Yo,
bit.
man, that's okay. I'm about to shut it down anyway because it's getting late. I gotta.
But if-
All right, Nick, I'll DM you so we have it. Make sure you're all connected, and we'll get together and get this all.
Yeah,
out
definitely.
there.
Send me a
Yeah,
DM.
Nick,
bro.
I
John's
added you
Longbox.
to the group chat.
I gotta make a I gotta
Everybody
make
add
a,
Nick.
Yeah,
Whatever
copy.
is supposed to be talking.
John Longbox, subscribe to my channel. I'm 2 subs away from 600. Everybody out in the chat, if you go help Omer glitch out, a homie, go sub to my channel.
Dude, that's
I'm 2 away
homie.
from
You
600.
said homie, not homie. That's homie.
I think
What
I
are
am.
you, hummus?
Yeah, commies, go
Homie,
sub to my
you know what's
channel.
up.
The Mexican communist. John, we appreciate you stopping in as always. You're
So-
perma invited. You fucking know that. Nick, same goes with you. You are perma invited. And dude, I'm just gonna float it. If you want to be a bigwig, we can talk.
Yeah, let's
We
talk.
can
Hell
talk.
yeah, hell yeah.
We
I
can
don't know.
talk.
Do you think my
If
artwork's
the other
big
guys
enough?
don't have a problem with it, I don't have a problem with it. We're looking
have a
to fill a
problem.
couple of holes. So I mean,
Well,
we
I'm
know you got
working a
problem,
swing
Nickel.
shift, usually on Saturdays. I'll try and make it when I can.
It's all good, brother. Or you can just be a really special guest like Mr. Ortiz who couldn't make it tonight. So
I like being a special guest too, and I'll wear something other than a matched Daredevil
When he
apparel.
says special, though, you got to understand it means like an extra chromosome.
Hey,
No,
hey,
I
I
got
can
one
make
of
it right
those.
here.
Hey,
I wear a special helmet and everything.
I'll
That'd
take
be awesome.
whatever I can get. I ain't picking. So remember,
Hey, Nick, if you need any help with OBS, let me know to do that
yeah,
virtual
we're
thing.
going to be
It's
linking up
real
about
easy.
the OBS stuff, dude. All right,
Yeah,
you guys check it
absolutely.
out.
Oh, there it
Check out
is.
Nick Garber Art at APOGEEcomics.com. Check him out on his Twitter, his Instagram. All that business is going to be up in the description.
You're
I'll be
gonna
doing
love
that
it.
later.
90s
Get
style
right.
storytelling and artwork, bro. You guys are gonna love it.
Hey guys, what are all your Twitter handles?
That's
Well, I'm
right
the
here
Don
on
Draw
my
stuff.
face.
I'm Don Draw stuff on everything.
Yeah.
At Nick Garber Art.
Yeah, I'll
for
drop mine
Instagram,
in the
X,
chat.
Facebook.
Check out Heroic
I
Tales
got
number
Nick's, I'll
2
drop it
right
in the chat,
now
yeah.
on demand. Is it on demand yet? On Fund My Comic? Yeah.
The first one is this
Number
Hotel
2
2
still
is,
funding?
is just
Okay.
it's just a live campaign.
Well, number 1 and number 2, I highly recommend. I haven't got number 2 yet. I will be getting it. Number 1 kicked a lot of ass. Number 2, I'm sure will.
So much better.
Don't sleep on Marcus Kelligrew. He is the man, the myth, the monster, the
Thank
legend.
you.
Mr. John Eppel up there, Seclusion Studios. He's got Exodus Z. Make sure y'all check that out. Like I said, all
Such a good
the
book.
linkage will be proper. And
Such
Mr.
a
Tank
good book.
Ferret.
You
Tank
guys should
Ferret
see
is
what
too
I'm
big
doing
of a
for
man
issue
for me
2.
to try to even explain, so I'm going to let him do it. What do you think, Tank?
Okay, so I was once a normal ferret thrown into a particle accelerator by evil scientists, then bitten by a radioactive tank. Now I am Weston Tank Ferret Duggin-Star, your friendly neighborhood force multiplier.
It's half the reason I come here to be on the show, really, is just to hear that shit.
Hey, John,
Is
you got a
my
bag.
superhero origin story?
And let's not forget Captain Omer Glitch down there who's doing his thing. You can follow
What's
Omer
going
at
on
there's
here?
all his pertinent information right there. Again, it will be on the description. Send love and well wishes to James D. Lee. couldn't be on the show tonight. Doesn't feel too good. We feel bad for him. We hope he'll join us next week when he feels better. And much love and a shout out to Duck Bacon, who left early. Explanation unknown, but he probably had to go put his cape on and save the planet, so it's all good.
More than likely.
All right, gentlemen. Anything you guys want to add? If not, we're going to F right off and get on out of here.
John, you got a backer.
Oh yeah, that was Nick.
Nice.
Nice.
That was
Just
me.
noticed.
Looks good.
Oh,
I'm going to go back and modify it because I want to issue one too.
It's on there.
Yeah.
All right,
So
then.
guys, we good?
Nick, I DM'd you.
Yep.
Okay, we'll see you same studio time, same
thanks,
studio
Homer.
channel. And remember,
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
keep that same studio swagger. Good night, God bless, and be good.
Oh, hell yeah.